have another one of these for everyone to stomach through.
Hello, everybody. Stomach.
Hello.
Overland, you just need to check your email.
Hello, Gopher. Hello.
You have the mail. You have the power. Check it.
Hello, Bat Mike.
And check your own.
Check
Hello,
your freaking
Dante.
email.
How you doing, Mike?
Push the little square thing that looks like an envelope. Push it on, and then go down. You should find it.
It should say, "You've got mail." God damn it!
Oh, God,
Help you we can, Overland. Help you we can.
I never had AOL, so
Me neither.
God.
You've got mail.
Portugal, don't they have like a pigeon on the Portugal email?
Pigeon.
Well, our internet tonight is about as slow as pigeon, so I mean, I believe the pigeon will be faster. So
Yeah, I got 1,000 pounds of ice on all my lines out here. It's pulled quite a few towers down and trees and everything else. I had to go out when I got off of work tonight and take a replicating saw and cut tree limbs out of the fence and the power line.
Oh wow!
The freezing rain and the wind is working against my freaking smoke signals.
Yeah.
We had that a while back. We had that. The leaves were still on the trees and the snow, and they bent the trees way over.
Yeah, well, most of our leaves are gone, but the pine trees still are, fully fletched needles and stuff. And
oh yeah,
it tore quite a few limbs out of the white pines and stuff.
Hey, it's motomattman.
Oh no, they warned me about that guy.
He talks funny.
G'day, mate.
G'day, mate.
Bless your heart.
All right, bless
Stop talking about me up here.
Bless your little pea-picking heart.
How's the blood pressure going?
Your poor little head. On your poor little head, you got a poor little hat.
How's the blood pressure?
I don't think he has these earphones plugged in. Now that's the look of a man concentrating right there.
How do I do this? Does I got this right? Let me look here.
What a map, man. Are you taking a poop?
No, I said concentrating, not constipating.
It's Overland. He found his email.
No, I had to go get him. I put my sailing hat on to go get him.
Oh.
Oh, that's why he had his glasses on.
Overland, you got a little booby in your eye there.
Got a little
what?
The little booby.
You're visually impaired.
Oh.
No, he's just got a really bad case of pink eye.
Pink eye.
Overland, lean towards the camera just a little bit. I love you so much, buddy. Mwah.
Yeah. Numma.
I felt that.
I'll bet you did.
I'm all squishy now.
You know what? They need to be squeakers on those.
Well. I did the real thing. I did the thing with my eyes, so I'm expecting the rest of the other promises that Matt just made and Muzzle Mike.
Oh, God.
So may I remind you?
Are you
people were promising. There were some teachers' promises and people voices away and things like that. So someone mentioned Viagra and everything. So wasn't me. I'm too innocent.
You are not innocent.
You're many years away from innocent. Many years. Not as many as me.
But
guys,
I'm doing an effort. I'm getting that.
He's got innocent wrote all over his forehead.
Yes.
in Tokyo? I'm in Tokyo.
Mike recovered. So nice.
Hey, Muzzle Mike.
Huh?
Shut up.
Oh, this started well this week.
I don't understand what you're saying. You talk funny.
You talk funny.
Talk funny.
Laugh. If I talk funny, just laugh, man.
He must be from southern Portugal.
Yes.
Y'all. Stuff like that. Y'all.
We say y'all up here too, dude.
I don't know
Y'all.
what you're all talking about.
Darn, and stuff like that.
Come on, two ATVs, help me out here.
Dang, I can't help you.
Y'all is that good, which is
You
y'all.
talk funny too.
Two ATVs, I can understand you just fine. It's just that Motomattman. I don't understand him.
So we have another Mexican here.
No. No, he's from the deep south.
Yeah, where they rigged the elections, right?
Yeah, Brazil.
I recall something like moonshine. Does it connect moonshine?
Well, that's
with-
Tennessee.
Well,
Yeah.
that's anything south of the Ohio.
Yeah.
Sometimes in Ohio. I've seen.
Oh
moonshine in
yeah,
Ohio.
yeah.
It's Ohio.
A little bit in Pennsylvania too. Not much.
What happens in the woods stays in the woods.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. We don't want to know. We
You
don't
got
want
a
to know.
pretty
We
little
don't wanna know.
wow.
I like your pretty well.
I plead the fifth on that one. So.
It's an open season
we
now.
got to show off new stickers and postcard.
Oh,
Check it out.
There you go.
What? Show us.
Around and around.
What?
and
No
around.
naked girls, no titties, no nothing. Come on.
Hey, honey, come here.
Come- Oh yeah, you're on a roll now. Here comes the frying pan.
I don't work with my headphones.
Oh my god.
Well, that's why he's wearing a hat.
Yeah.
It cushions the blow.
Is it, do you have
Batman,
a?
was it, you got one lump or two lumps?
Oh.
On that frying pan?
Depends if she hits you twice.
What in the
Hey,
front? In the front?
Top of my head looks like Overland's.
What? Top of my head. Oh my god. Ah, I missed this.
So Dante, did you take the two hubcaps home with you, or leave
No,
them there?
I'm still trying to figure out why they're there.
Yeah, somebody lost them, I guess.
Used to be money in hubcaps.
I don't know if someone lost them or not. It looks like they've never been on anything.
You know, that was fun, dropping pennies and rocks down in people's hubcaps.
Chingle, 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 chingle.
I had a Volkswagen somebody used to stick ball bearings in.
I have a problem with the English. Did you just say two penis?
Two penises. That's what he said.
Dropping penises and hubcaps. That's exactly it.
I thought that's a.
There you
I'm
go,
not-
Overland. That's what you need to get next.
I'm not even from the south.
Yes, I know it's hard to understand him.
Ooh.
Break.
Get that off your head, Overland. It's sinking in. It's starting to soak in on you.
I'm asking for copyrights for this guy. Oh, nice hat. Nice hat. It resembles me something. I don't know.
Oh,
this
my.
I've seen it. I've seen it somewhere. I can't be sure.
Still no Madonna. Still no Madonna.
SA.
I'm here in the blank here again with Madonna.
No,
I don't know what you guys just said. Did you send her some notes, some
No.
pictures, something? She just vanished from here.
I'm trying to make out what Motomattman is trying to say here. Now, shit.
It's only $9.43.
Yep, $9.43.
Use
What are you
Google
talking
Tra-
about, Mike?
It's a booby cap.
You were trying to say something there. I'm trying to make it out. Come
I
on.
was just going to say, who knows what SA?
Supermat, is it? Supermat?
No,
Uh,
SA. A.
Super
First
agile.
letter of the alphabet, an A.
Aye.
African.
No. SA. They sell all kinds of stuff.
Oh. Who's doing the laundry?
That's Sail and Anchor.
Someone
Delace's
is
got
doing the laundry.
Delace's got the long wash machine on.
Ah, okay.
Their old vibrator.
Here she goes. Even I got that. Even I got
cool.
that. Yes, dear.
This is going well. Dante's gonna shut us. Oh, Dante's so shutting us again.
Two ATVs have been sleeping quite a bit. I get it. Sleeping on the job.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Babe, you can get off the washer now. It's almost done spinning.
But that's what he likes. He might be a
cycle.
Oh, I'm going to order one of those hats.
No, you're not.
Yeah. You gotta.
Yeah, me and Overland will coincide there. He can wear his and I'll wear mine.
We'll start a new club.
You know your wife will beat you with a frying pan.
One of those, you'll knock one of them boobies clean off.
Don't worry, you just put the hat like this, and she can bang all the way she wants.
I don't think it works that way, Overland.
That's so mad.
Can you demonstrate, Overland?
Well, my wife is already asleep, so lucky me.
That's okay. She won't wake up.
Oh man. I'm always expecting something to fall. That's why I use this.
You need that cushion, huh?
Is that your protection device? You wear that while you're riding a motorcycle?
Sometimes, yes. Sometimes.
It protects his head.
That's his double airbags.
Yes. They're already armed, but okay, no worries.
No wonder he doesn't realize that his rear tail bag falls off his motorcycle.
I just lose my vision to the front, not to the back.
Well, you don't need to see. It might scare you.
Yes. Sometimes I do close my eyes. Yes. I try, but
Are we still talking about riding motorcycles?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he has to close his eyes when McDonald's around.
I just flew here, so back to the motorcycle. Let's see. Finally. Oh, those are D cups. Oh, nice. Boot cap. How much does it cost? What kind of currency is that?
The real kind?
The real kind.
KC? What does KC mean?
No idea. They're out of stock, whatever it is.
This is Russian. No. This is.
I've never
Prague.
seen that before.
Prague. This is Poland.
Oh,
Prague.
Well, of course it's Polish.
What the hell? These rubles? No. Probably. Did you do the currency? You know, I gotta ask another guy. So, Mike doesn't like to convert. How much is this in dollars?
Mike ain't converting nothing.
Yes, he can.
Mike goes to the bathroom standing up just like every other man.
Well, unless I got a number 2 and I sit down.
I think what's the saying in physics is the nothing is created, nothing is lost, everything transforms, isn't it? The law of Lavoisier.
I tried to Google it and it come up the list of prices in Kansas City.
KC.
Skip, you're running a side business out there?
No.
What the hell is this?
Selling booby hats on the internet?
The one on the left looks like Gonzo from the Muppets. It looks Captain Gozo on the way.
That's very good.
Yeah, I like that one.
That was very good imitation. Very good. You watch a lot of Muppets.
I did. My favorite was the Waldorf and the Stanford. The two.
I always like Beaker.
Ah.
Come on, Beaker. We need you to get over here. We're gonna try this.
Yeah, we're gonna blow your ass up.
I liked Animal. He just didn't live too long.
What the shit?
That was Animal, the drummer.
That's Chet's Republic.
You found it.
I found it.
What's the currency? What?
I'm looking.
It's got to be something.
So
like
the Czech Republic. Oh, that's Trump's summer cottage. He got it off of Putin, didn't he?
Really? Are you bringing that guy here to the conversation today? Really?
That's Hurley's.
Anybody? Nobody.
Are you bringing your friend to the subject?
I'll even make fun of guys wearing boobs on their heads. I don't care.
$1 equals 22.9516 checks.
Wow! Finally, someplace that the dollar's worth something.
What about?
Okay, that's all the smarts I've got tonight. So put that down.
Yeah, don't hurt. Never mind.
Mike must be having problems with his mouth.
With his mouth?
With his
he
mouth.
always has a problem with his
I don't know. Well,
I'll tell you, I hope I don't have a problem tonight. I did the other night. 2ATV, Lisa invited me to that hangout. My computer froze completely.
Yeah, right. You were looking at that German porn now, admit it.
German porn?
Really?
It got pretty wild there for a little while.
I figured with filthy in there it would.
But come on, I'm shutting up. Don't push me.
Oh my goodness! Google German porn. You ought to see what comes up.
Overland, when you can talk again.
Yes.
What's your weather like?
Oh, it went from shitty to less shitty, and it's now becoming more shitty. Now that I can talk. Sounds what? CTV, sorry.
I said it sounds like it's the same way here. It's rained for a solid damn week.
Yeah.
The cold is coming. The wind is coming. Oh man. Only I am. Yes, the wind.
What?
The wind is arriving.
I'm arriving.
The clouds.
You're so proper, Overland. You're so proper.
Damn. Darn the English. Darn it. Oh, Chimmy with timbers. God damn it.
Shiver your timbers? Holy crap.
How many do you guys get over there in Portugal?
We get everything, man. That's why we don't relate to one English. We speak a mixture of English and American mixed with English.
You just take a bunch of words and you put them in a bowl and spin it around and whatever comes out.
Just like a true American.
Twist it all up.
I'm glad that we're all between Mexicans and no Americans here. So.
What?
Oh no. Dante looks like a Panama guy.
Panama?
Yeah, Panama.
They're not that tall.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. They're not almost 7 foot tall.
How did
Oh
they?
golly, they're only $3.90.
How did they build that channel? They must be tall.
They didn't build it. I think it was the Army Corps of Engineers.
Moto Matt, just go to eBay and put in booby sleep mask, and you'll find them. They come with pink slippers too.
Oh,
I hate to see what the slippers look like.
Come on, you're entering a red zone. Oh my God, we're losing Matt for sure.
You're losing.
Somebody likes what they see.
It's not a matter of liking to see; it's if he likes to use it. That's the big problem.
What?
Matt
What are
is
you looking
searching.
at on eBay, Daryl? That's not woman boobs. That's man boobs.
What? What? Really?
I'm not looking on eBay.
They feel so well. No way, it's man. Oh my God, no way. I'm so changing the club then. Here comes Matt. Oh, another hat?
Hey guys, what's up?
There was this other guy who was on here, was impersonating you.
That was that lowercase M.
Must have
Moto
been.
Matt.
Lowercase M. No, he hasn't. He hasn't.
You had to clean the blood from the head, didn't you?
I
That's
couldn't
why you
understand
changed
the thing he was saying. He must be from Ohio or something.
What? One of those weird talking people. Oh, my computer just started smoking. No, I was just kidding, Gopher.
That beeping you hear, the louder it gets, the closer the missile is.
Oh, don't worry about that stick and whistle pig.
The closer the missile is.
Beep, 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 beep.
The more solid it starts to sound, the
Let me borrow those overland. I need to hide.
Please, take it. Oh my God. I needed this, man. I'm having a shitty week. Oh man, I really needed this.
I thought you were going on vacation again.
Not every week, man.
Well, yeah, but this week, man, was a blast. Too many work. I'm not getting enough sleep. Ah, man.
Madonna to leave
Maybe
you
it's your
alone.
sleeping mask there, Overland.
Booby
Yes,
check.
but I can't sleep with these. I start touching and stuff, and all the sleep goes away.
Sleep goes away.
He wakes up gagging.
He wakes up, his hands are tired.
Yes,
Why are my hands
I have cramps in my hands.
Arthritis.
Slobber.
And I get this shape for my come on, suck.
So what does Miss Overland think of your eyewear?
Well, if she sees it, she doesn't like it. If she doesn't see, no problem.
No, my wife's the same way.
You ought to get her one that has a protrusion and a couple of lobes.
What she can see, she can be heard. So, she plays along. No worries. Sometimes.
She just shakes her head and goes, "Oh, it's him."
You know my wife?
I know how it works.
I'm getting coffee.
Oh.
Hey Matt, should you really be drinking coffee?
No. Can we make this into democracy? We all vote.
How's that hypertension working out for you?
Is it decaf?
I don't know. It just
I forgot which the decaf one is.
I should
What
send
is
him a
the-
can of Jolt.
Can of Jolt.
Yeah.
Are you good, Dante? Dante,
What?
are you good?
What do you mean?
I'm just asking. Are you good? Are you fine? You seem like how should I put it?
I'm surviving.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
alive. I'm above. I'm above ground, sucking air. So
Really? That's why I felt that when you answered me. But when was? No,
That's what I'm
I'm
afraid of,
serious. I'm serious. Dante looks tired. Looks a little bit down. That's what I felt when I spoke to you. When last Friday? Yeah. I could notice that. Well, you didn't leave the
Have
gang
you
out the best way last weekend. So, last week. So
have you figured out all the bells and whistles on your new car?
well, yeah, there ain't that much to figure out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's always a random night, Craven.
we don't have Raven tonight.
First,
He hasn't messaged me.
Overland.
Yes.
Booby check.
Booby check. You gotta make sure they're still there.
Leave it down.
Oh fuck.
What? Do you want us to leave? Gesundheit. Gopher, how's the Gopher doing?
I'm all right.
Yeah. How's your back?
Oh.
Uh,
It's not all right. I'm fine.
So the usual, is that it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I'm almost as good as Mike.
Sorry, guys, I had to go check the steel.
So, another hat. He's on the roll. She must be banging hard with that. Oh no. Oh man, he's muting me like hell.
That's his Indiana Jones
It's
hat.
Indiana. That's what I was saying. Indiana. Do you know how many T's does Indiana Jones has in his name?
T's?
T's. Like in Tijuana. Do you know Indiana Jones?
I don't know of any.
You don't know you can't count the T's, but it has a lot of them. It's an old joke. It's ta 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 ta.
Oh my god.
Come on, short round.
Someone has to light this up.
Come on, short round.
I'm not having enough sleep. I have a perfect excuse.
Short round.
No,
Hey,
no, wait
short
a minute.
round.
Let's
Yeah,
not
we'll be
change
okay.
the subject here. What's the
Night in the basement.
Let's change the subject. How's the hypertension working out for you, Matt?
had a doctor's appointment yesterday and I had no idea what she said because I wasn't there.
What'd you do? Just send Jarman?
I had an insurance audit yesterday. I couldn't make it.
An insurance audit, you couldn't make it. Just couldn't find the time.
So you're fine. So no bad news and you're fine then.
That's right. Am I supposed to spell Indiana Jones with capital letters or just regular?
Never mind. Just sing along.
Raiders
and
of the Lost Ark
The T's will appear if you sing it.
sound theme.
Ta, 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 ta,
Oh,
ta,
I
ta,
got you. Okay.
ta, 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 ta.
Daryl, did you pick up on that? Because I sure didn't.
I kind of missed a little bit of it.
Oh my
You're trying
god.
to do the Indiana Jones theme. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
Talk 22.
Oh my
You
God.
just count
Hey,
the
Moto
team.
Matt, is she gonna get you a whip for Christmas?
Oh,
you need to get the jacket.
you can use hers.
Oh, Indiana Jones whip. I got you. I'm
Yeah.
slow tonight, guys.
Don't give the Lisa no damn idea.
Do I sense some kind of a lag here?
Okay.
And don't give the Lisa no ideas, please.
This Indiana Jones stuff's over my head. I got to change hats.
It's not the flag, Overland. It's the boobies on your forehead.
Oh, okay. You shouldn't be that jealous, Mike.
I married my Harley woman.
My Harley woman.
Harley woman.
There we go.
Oh, what panda? No.
No, that's that soccer dude.
That's funny.
That is Overland.
A big improvement there, man.
You look so cute.
Matt,
He took that off quick.
Matt, did you go shopping at Walmart tonight just to do this?
No, he beat up a bunch of little kids.
Oh, it got worse. Take that mask off. Take that one.
I just walked to my closet, Dante.
You walked to your closet.
Stay out of the closet.
There's a lot more of them in there.
Hey,
Don't go back in the closet.
Hey,
Go into the light.
do we have to have the talk, Matt? Do we have to have the talk?
no. Some
Talk about
people like to
skeletons.
role play. Let them go.
That's it.
Well, I said something about that last night and someone didn't like. It was not like with the other night before.
Matt must like to role play. So let him go.
How hard did she smack you, Overland?
Hard
Knock
enough,
his boobies on his head.
hard enough to last a lifetime.
Hey, Matt. Hey, Matt,
Hard enough to knock him right on top.
put the head back on. You could be Wilson's brother.
Oh man!
It's Motomattman and Wilson.
You need to do that. You need to do that.
Wilson, you should put that on your headlights on the bike.
Actually, that probably fit over the helmet.
It fits.
It may.
Oh, dude, you would freak out half the neighborhood.
You know, officer, I was just you gotta see in our hangouts to understand why I'm putting this on my
No, they
helmet.
do make a.
No, he
they
does
make a.
our hangouts.
Is that the mask that Matt used the other week when they robbed the bank?
Now there's your brother turning you in right now. Turning you in right now. How much is the reward, officer? Well, I don't want to point any elbows.
It figures. New bike.
The guy kind of looked a little like Wilson.
New board in the back. New stuff. It figures. It figures.
So did you hand out candy with that on, Matt?
No, we don't get trick-or-treaters anymore.
I scared him away.
You scared them all away.
Turn the lights off and act like we're not home. I don't know why they don't come.
I sit on the front porch with a shotgun. They don't come either.
I wonder why.
They saw your videos, Mike.
It's amazing how many people around here have seen my videos. It's amazing.
They watch them while they mow.
While they mow.
Yeah, he's making his ITL right now. Everybody gets their mowers out.
They do make motorcycle helmet covers, though. They really do, that are like the Muppets.
Yeah, I've seen those.
We have them here. We have them here.
Yeah.
We have two motovloggers here in Portugal that use that a lot.
Yeah, they come out. They're making them out of Poland. They're on eBay, and they're on Poland. They're in Australia and UK.
But they're not the Muppets. They are
Kind of looks like one.
They're backup singers for Madonna.
Sesame Street.
Well, by the hair. No.
Matt, if you would get pulled over without on your helmet, just tell the cop, "Hey, I didn't realize this was a helmet law."
As long as it isn't impairing your vision.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't. They have it. The whole mouth is what the visor is. So they got it sitting up on top of the helmet. In the mouth is where your visor is. So it's not infringed. Matter of fact, there's a YouTube video of a couple British cops getting their picture taken with one. A guy riding with one.
Hey, you got me wondering now. I'll be right back.
No, man.
He's going to go see if it fits over the helmet.
Just don't bring the one with the horns.
They got Elmo, they've got Cookie Monster, they got Oscar the Grouch, they have Animal, they have Snuffleupagus.
How the fuck did that work?
Well, you know.
Because he's got a trunk.
Yeah, they got the trunks right in the forehead sticking up. I don't know if it'll... There it is. There's the link. You can see him.
What is it, on eBay?
I just did a Google search.
Oh, okay.
No, it won't go over helmet.
They got a lot of them.
I'm muted.
There's Scooby-Doo, Spider-Man.
Well, the Scooby-Doo one, that's not a helmet. That's just a mask.
That's a whole suit.
Yeah.
There's a whole Scooby-Doo suit. The animal one's pretty cool.
He's fast.
Pikachu!
The dog.
Pikachu.
It just looks weird.
Oh.
The Pikachu one just looks weird.
There's the one with the three-eyed monster from Toy Story.
No, those were
Oh,
aliens. Those are
there's a Stewart.
aliens.
There's a Minion Stewart.
So which one are you going to wear there, Gopher, when we go down to Myrtle Beach?
I think there's one here that has, well, no, I don't see a gopher. I see one that has a bear. Looks like Fozzie.
He's putting the helmet on. Oh, man. Nah, it's not going to fit. You're going to...
it
fits.
He got it.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
oh,
Honey, can you come give me a hand? I got my head stuck. Hey,
honey,
Mattman. Oh, he can't hear me. He can't hear me. There he is. Okay. Hey, Mattman, if she asks you to put that on later when you come to the bedroom, do it.
Oh, you ain't kidding, man.
I'm just telling you.
I'm
just telling you.
well, you got your closet, Daryl. Poor Daryl.
Honey.
What did Matt send you? To go and
You are
What did Matt send you?
Matt is a bad influence. I can see now.
Daryl's actually going to have hair tonight.
Oh, they got one of Beaker. Beaker.
Honey, is my halo dry?
My halo dry. You watching your halo?
You're really pushing your luck. She'll tell you to dry.
I think she's got her earphones in.
We have seen her in action. Oh, man.
Give it up. We're all sinners.
Wait a minute. Overland, when have you seen her in action?
Well, once she came to you and you left in a hurry and just saying, ouch, ouch, ouch,
Okay.
ouch. Oh, not that action. Come on. I wouldn't go there.
That describes a lot of people. Oh,
Yes.
like Daryl.
I didn't mean
Yes.
that. Oh, my God. And I was about to change the subject and ask for the fires in California.
Do you feel safe, Daryl?
No, not really.
Remember, you got to eat my food.
Ooh.
That's okay, Overland. I just leaned to the camera again now. Forgive me.
Overland, you swing that way, boy. You swing that way, boy.
Ooh, calling me boy and everything.
You got you got them pretty lips going on, boy.
On the front porch.
For some reason, this one right here, animal, that just fits that.
Do I look pretty, Pa?
Pretty Paul.
That just fits that bike.
Think you squeal like a piggy?
All I can see is the back of your head, boy. Shut up.
Oh, animal on the Harley. Is that what that is?
Yeah, that fits that bike.
Yeah, it does. That's a good one.
Oh, man. Did any one of you had something to do with the fires? No.
What, in California?
Nothing that can be proven. Nothing that can be proven.
Nothing that can be proven.
Well, I thought about sending some pieces for you just to put the fire out, but they wouldn't get it.
It would take a lot of beer.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
A lot of beer. Wait a minute, I'm not Canadian. I'm sorry.
Which one you ordering, Dante?
None of those fit.
Sorry.
None of that shit will fit my helmet.
He'd have to take his peak off.
Overland, thank you very much. I really enjoy you muting me this whole time.
What? What? No. Bad connection, Mike. Bad connection.
Yes.
Wasn't me. We can tell by the chat window. We can tell who's been muted. You've been spamming the window all over the place. Well, we
there.
Touche. Do you want to do a count? Let's see who's winning today now. One for muzzle, one for me. One for muzzle, one for muzzle, one for muzzle, one for me. So, okay, let's keep up. One for muzzle and another one for muzzle. Now, guess what? Muzzle, here he comes. And then muzzle Mike again. Okay. No, but we have another muzzle. And then me. And then muzzle Mike again. So, do you want to keep the count?
Yes.
One.
One.
Yeah, you know that's what we never see. I didn't see a count helmet cover.
I didn't either.
We need to petition the fucker. So you need to make one for the count. 3.
One motorcycle.
Okay, man. This.
We got Bat Mike. See, Bat Mike could be flying around him.
Bat Mike.
He flies?
Bird brain.
What?
Okay, I know you traded that Kawasaki into a Husqvarna.
Husqvarna? What?
He wants a Husqvarna.
I've got a Husqvarna. I've got one.
You want an older one?
It's several years old, but I've got a Husqvarna.
Oh, they're the best. They're the best.
I like Huskies.
Mows my lawn every weekend on the
There you go.
summer.
Running on that dealer fuel from the Kawasaki dealership.
Oh my God, Mike is losing the storage. Oh,
You got that 5-year plan, didn't you?
Daryl, you good?
Yeah.
ooh, beautiful.
She ain't got a frying pan out right this minute.
What's the safe word, Daryl?
Yes, dear.
Yes,
Yeah,
dear.
Here to y'all, so.
Assume the fetal position and nod your head.
Maybe she's
Hey.
getting tired of yes, dear.
Yeah, but the only problem is, see, all she's got to do is go to her purse now. So she just squeeze my balls together. So,
What?
so
I don't see you going to Walmart and shop. You go get it.
no, she's got my testicles in her bag, so
Oh,
she can just squeeze them together and.
He's only allowed to have them for 35 minutes every other Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's just so he can still feel like a man.
Yeah.
Boy, he gets them a lot compared to what I get.
Yeah, compared to what Mike.
I get them every 6 months. Crying out loud.
6 months.
The only way I have you buy the testicles is because I own a Honda and you don't.
You know. Oh my God, that's why you're not getting none. Holy shit! You need to go buy a Honda, dude.
Oh, you guys are not on the ABC plan? Anniversary, birthday, and Christmas?
No.
Yeah, but they all come at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't ever get married on Christmas, Daryl.
At least Daryl doesn't stand along the road crying.
My birthday's on the 14th.
Yeah, but you forgot the alternate Valentine's Day.
oh.
That's only on leap year.
On Valentine's Day, they take them out and say, "See these? That's all you get."
See you at Christmas.
What was them knocker things they used to have on strings?
Knockers.
Clackers. They were called clackers.
Clackers.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get hit in the head with them, and then that's about all you get to see them. So
I use those.
That was headache.
If you got that, you've been on bad grandpa. That's all I can tell you.
Hey, Mattman, there's a new pair of headphones for you.
Where? Huh?
Let's see.
But she likes to stand along the path, crying. I want to ride.
I bet she has those headphones have good bass.
Poor Honda lady.
Wait, what?
Shame on you, Gopher. Shame on you, Gopher. This is a serious hangout. Shame on you. Shame on you.
I think Matt's mesmerized.
I like them.
Matt ought to know how them hillbilly women are. They just, I mean, they can get them frying pans out pretty quick, or either that or shotgun,
or the rolling pin.
I've already showed you. She's got them hanging right there.
So you can choose.
Yeah, I get to pick.
That's like when they used to send you to the woods for your switch.
Yeah.
If you came back with a wimpy switch, they sent you for another one. Then they tie them all together and beat you with all of them.
So wait, you're in the kitchen?
Oh my God.
She got the damn fly swatter is what she did. The wire into the fly swatter, not the smacking in. I never went and cut a little 2-inch twig again. Didn't happen.
We got a little small dining room off the kitchen here, Dante. Kitchen table.
Well, you remember when your parents got you that toy that turned into a torture device?
Yeah.
A torture device. Isn't that
It was a paddle with a rubber band and a ball.
Oh, yeah.
It broke and became the torture device.
Yeah. I thought you was talking about something else. I didn't discover mine until about age 12. Well, I bet you.
I thought it was your sex toy. That. Oh man, he's fast.
Wait a minute, who's in?
Craven 600.
What's up, Craven?
Hey, Craven.
Come on, not while I'm doing the.
Hello, Craven.
He must be working on his microphone.
Come on. He's fast.
Yeah, he's
working on Mike.
Well, I do have a question for Matt. Are you taking Christmas vacation this year?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take off a day.
Oh, we just want to try to ride down that way when we got back up there.
Oh, well, let's see. Well, what day's Christmas on?
Thursday. The 25th of December.
What?
Tuesday.
Nice. You're too fast for me. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck. I'm losing. I can't do it fast enough.
How far from Bristol are you guys?
3 hours.
How many?
2.5. 2 hours. What
I
about
thought it wasn't that far from Johnson City.
we're at 94 miles. We're at the 94-mile marker. So 94 miles to Bristol, and then another 30 miles to Johnson City.
We could drive down there. That ain't no problem.
Well, Bristol would be a good, or even a little farther. Well, there's a lot to do in Bristol. There's a lot of places to eat and stuff. If you want to do something like that.
That's where you go to the What Men Can't Do store. See?
No, you go to Cabela's.
Yeah.
The men's toy store where you go to look and you can't afford a damn thing in there.
Right.
Oh, that's like Bass Pro Shop, right?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Basically the same thing, yeah.
He stays muted just not to have a count on my name.
I think I'm going to have to make a trip up to Abington pretty soon.
Nice place. He left himself muted just not to have a count on his name on the window. Oh, son of a gun.
Well, maybe he saw the bat signal there,
That bat signal.
Overland.
Well, a bat signal from Bad Mike.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, he's always showing some bad signs.
The bad sign.
Well,
Yeah,
I
what do you
guess
call it? What do they call bat poop?
Guano.
Guano, yeah.
Guano.
So
Barry, that's some money making there, buddy.
So the new seat comes tomorrow.
What comes tomorrow?
The new seat for the bike.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, arrives tomorrow?
Huh?
Arrives tomorrow, the new seat?
Yeah, it comes tomorrow.
Nice. And you'll be changing it in a second now?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
What's up, Joe? He said Joe said you had the best headgear overland.
We know that.
I'm not. I don't think I'll be talking to Craven because I'm about to leave, man. I gotta eat the sack.
Oh, come on.
No,
Come on.
Yeah, your eyes are looking a little tired there.
I am.
You're just not as perky as you was.
No.
Yeah, they're kind of sagging a little bit, those things.
This
Just
week,
rub your fingers around the tips. You'll perk right up. Trust me, it works all the time.
Really? I'm trying. Shame
Overland. Just lean towards the camera, buddy.
Blah, 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 blah.
Make my day, man.
You better watch it. Mattman's going to crack his screen.
I have an antivirus here. So no problem.
I need some audio.
Oh, Craven is really having
Welcome,
a fight.
new person.
You got it straightened out yet, Craven?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, gotcha. Yeah, there you go.
We have
For some reason my laptop is not letting me do shit, so I had to do it on my phone instead.
Oh, hey.
That's a way.
Yeah.
It wants you to use Chrome.
I'm using Torch, which is almost exactly like Chrome.
Almost.
But I use Firefox. The Chrome doesn't work for me.
So, Craven, are you still in Tennessee?
Yep, still located in Nashville.
Okay, still in Nashville. All right. Yay, another Tennessean. Watch out, Ohio.
Someone is stealing his business.
You guys were talking about Bristol. What's going on there?
I was talking about maybe meeting up with 2 ATVs up that way.
A fight? Between wife and husband? A fight?
Yeah, I'm going to go watch them hash it out.
You'll be taking the bets?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be recording.
He'll be furnishing the frying pans.
She's already won, so I mean,
we may promote.
All right, guys, bacon and eggs. Let's go ahead and wash this shit out.
We may have to rent out the speedway up there for all the seating.
Tell them about that big rock that I had that day. This is why he won't mess with me.
Yeah,
she rock at you?
No, she goes down in the creek and pulls up 350-pound rocks. The funniest damn thing I ever seen in my life. Her sitting on that damn Honda, riding up the road with a 300-pound rock, sitting on a 300-pound rock, and that 4-wheeler, the wheels is just there, slam out the tires on it just about.
It told me everything.
And I picked that rock up by myself, didn't I? Down the creek.
I know she don't wear a helmet, but if you'd get one of them helmet covers and put on her and throw some feathers on her.
Goggle.
She'll be looking like the Phoenix. Oh, guys, I promise. Next week I'll get enough sleep to stay a little bit more. But I really I can't keep my eyes open.
All right, Overland. It was good for you to see.
Overland, you're supposed to take a nap during the day so you can do these hangouts.
I know, man, but this today, and I do. And when I get home,
you need to go to work instead of your vacation so you can rest up.
On Thursdays, I usually get home and get 1 hour or 1 hour and a half sleep, so I can put up to the hangout the latest I can. But today, that wasn't possible. A good friend of mine just died in a motorbike accident, and I went there. So
sorry.
And we are having a big storm here and everything, so I couldn't get any sleep, and I'm really dying here. Thank you guys. So, but shit happened. He was 42, and he was riding down the road, and the guy on his bike just crossed the road, and he just flew and banged his head on a post, and it was instant dead, man. He just left.
He didn't have a helmet then.
No, he did, but the bang was so hard that, well, the neck just snapped. And
he had to be.
Oh, I see. It broke his neck. Okay.
Yeah. I see. And man, nobody expected. He was a very experienced rider and a big member of this community, and people still can't believe it. Before the hangout, I just watched a live from a place where I go every Sunday, and man, it was very impressive to see all those bikes just revving up and people rising up the helmet through the air, and so well, it was a big thing. So. I didn't get any sleep because I was watching that, and I need to pay my respects to his wife and his kids, and and I kind of feel bad too because I usually do that. I get some sleep just to get through the night because it's turning 2 o'clock in the morning here. But I usually can stay up to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, no worries. But today, I'm really sorry, guys.
Oh, no, that's okay.
I'm sorry, guys. You don't know how much I love to be here and to play along and to have a good laugh. But only I know that.
We know.
Okay, thank you so much, and sorry again.
Take care.
Yes, I'll compensate next week. I'll have 2 pairs of titties then. I'll show mine.
Leave your shirt on, Overland. Leave your shirt on.
Booby check.
Booby check.
Booby check.
See you guys. You rock all the way.
Take care.
Thank you so much. Pleasure hearing you, Craven. I think it was our first time, so I'm in Mexico. Don't worry, I talk funny. Que estoy en México, entonces no hay problema. I'm from Portugal. Okay, see you guys.
Take care.
All right, take care.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Everything you heard was a lie, Craven.
He's really right next door to me. It's only what? Oh, what time is that? It's only 8:39 here, so he's lying. He's in that abandoned house next door, and he's using my Wi-Fi. I know better.
He's one of the best people I know from Portugal.
It's the only one he knows. Well, you're nice for a Southern Australian, so that's cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the only person we know from Portugal.
I just got new subscribers from Germany today. Or what's right next to Germany? What is that?
You have Switzerland?
Well, yeah, but yeah.
They were just lost.
Yeah, anyway.
We stopped in for directions.
Didn't I just say something about German porn a while ago? And you got these.
I put up all kinds of German porn earlier. You just weren't watching.
The lady.
I tell you, German, it just sounds like it when you try to speak it.
Hot tune.
Well, that's because you have to loosen the clamps on the testicles to be able to speak correctly. If you tighten them up too much, it all sounds German.
That's the trick.
Talk about the German Schneider videos.
I'm arriving.
I see nothing. I hear nothing.
You know, if you want to see something, just type in Google fat chicks on ATVs.
Do it. I'm the number one that you see.
You're actually not on there yet.
Honda. That's all I can say. I'm on a Honda.
Poor Honda.
Well, I Googled fat girl on Honda ATV, and I don't think this picture's you.
No, that's Mike.
It will be. Believe me.
That's Muzzle Mike.
Hey, I resemble that.
He hasn't even posted it yet.
Yeah, he don't care, is it? It's gonna be.
It's going to be Muzzle Mike.
There it is. That's the first picture that comes up when you do fat girl on ATV. Now, is that you? Daryl, is that you right next to her?
No, that ain't me.
I didn't think it was.
No, that man's holding a Coke, not a beer.
Yeah, that's not me. No.
I didn't think it was.
Yeah, no, that's me. The one on the moped below that. Yeah. It's not. Wait, I could be the skinny girl, couldn't I? Oh Lord.
I guess that's a no.
And then the next one that comes up is this one here, and I know that's not you.
I can't see what y'all are looking at because I'm sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Daryl, get out of the floor and sit on the couch with her so she can see.
I'm shopping on eBay.
Did someone mention knee pads?
Who needs knee pads? Just do it, Ralph.
Damn, Mike, hardcore.
Wow.
I like skinned up knees.
You're gonna have to go to the doctor and explain your bruised kneecaps.
It's rug burn. Screw that hardware floor shit.
I like the splinters. You pull them out afterwards, give the extra enjoyment right afterwards. You remember the whole thing.
Well, I had to go to the emergency room one night and because I broke my ankle, and he tells the doctor that he kicked me and then I kicked him back and broke my ankle. The doctor's getting ready to call the cops.
I told him you kicked me. I didn't say nothing about me kicking you.
But he had broke his ankle before that.
Yeah, they don't have a sense of humor no more.
Well, what Daryl should have said, spoken up and said, "Hey, it was the best sex of my life."
So that was on Christmas, huh?
Yes. Saint Nick came early. That's what she said.
Came early.
Saint Nick came early.
He arrived early.
Came early.
Arrived.
Oh, I gotta go over here on YouTube and see who's watching this nonsense.
It's kind of slow right now, actually.
But I've been outbid, you need to tell me.
I was trying to say 75, but no, it's not 75.
There's a lot of messages out there for 2 ATVs.
Depends on which ones you're talking about.
Yeah.
They are famous. ever since they won that lottery and went to South Carolina, they are famous.
Don't be telling all that, Matt.
Remember, we set you up for life. Why are you ratting this out?
Come on, that ain't fair.
Everybody knows how I got all my hats.
I'm starting to figure it out.
Pause it.
I've got more ball caps in my shelf in there than I know what I'd ever be able to wear. But I'm like Burt Reynolds, I don't take my hat off from anything.
Speaking of Burt Reynolds,
Out of that
It's
was
just
I was watching I've been watching Cannonball Run. I need to pick up the sequel so I can watch part 2.
He watches on the way back and forth to work.
Dun, dun, dun.
No, I'm not watching on the way back and forth to work.
He just programs his SUV how to get home and get to work and sit back and watch the TV.
Yeah, Dante, you should got an ambulance.
Should have gone ambulance.
Yeah, remember that in the show?
Oh, yeah.
He just wants to drive by the girls in a sports car.
Captain Chaos.
Yeah.
Captain Chaos. Dun, dun, dun.
The fucking talking about the shrink. Yeah. That's a hell of a fucking movie, man.
Oh yeah.
They'll never make another one.
Oh, it has such stars in it. Sammy Davis Jr. and Dean Martin.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Overland is the bomb, man. But yeah, I mean, you can't.
I'm gonna try this laptop thing one more time.
Well, it's getting about time for him to do another one. Remake it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, they screw up everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Time for him to remake it.
yeah, but the problem. Well, no, they've tried to do movies like that because the Need for Speed movie was the same. Well, it wasn't a comedy though.
No.
They tried to take it too serious. The Need for Speed one, because that was the same kind of deal. Make the point.
Yeah, I don't think they can come up with any more original ideas. That's why they haven't remake everything.
Yeah.
I don't mind the remake as long as they don't fucking destroy it. The
Yeah,
original.
but most of the time they do destroy them when the classics, they mess them up big time every time. Most everyone I've ever watched anyway.
Yeah. Even the ones we grew up with, they screwed up.
Yeah.
Willy Wonka is the one that they totally screwed up. And they didn't do the second book. There are 2 books. Did you know that?
Yeah.
The Willy Wonka, they didn't do the second book.
They'll never do the second book.
But we have the SG to do the second book.
I'm looking over Joel's channel, and just by the titles of his videos, subscribe.
Oh, he's funny.
Yeah, it looks like it. I have to catch up on some videos there, buddy.
Joel, he joined one of the Hangouts about months ago. He joined one. He's kind of out there a little bit.
Yeah, we stopped and met him in Rocket, in North Carolina, on the way back up to Virginia. They're great people.
Is he from this area?
He's from down around Winston-Salem.
Okay.
area. Yeah, if it, I don't know. He was talking. His last video he was talking about getting him a Supermoto, but what he still ain't told me which bike he's gonna get rocket yet. That's the
Well, unless he's going to convert one, there's really only two Supermotos that was ever out of the factory. One's the DRZ 400 SM, and then there's the WR250X. Those are the only two that ever came out of the factory as a Supermoto.
yeah.
I know Muzzle Mike and the KLR.
They are Supermotos.
Mike would say they are.
No. They're a dual sport.
I'd like to have me a little small dual sport just to mess with the cops down here in South Carolina.
Get you a bra.
Well, the thing about it is this county that I live in down here in South Carolina, they got about probably 250 miles of dirt roads, but yet we can't ride the ATVs on them. I mean, or up through the state forest or anything like that. But
because too many Hondas riding around, the parts flying off.
There you go.
Oh, here we go. He's going now.
Mike's got a handful of salt in one hand and a razor blade in the other. Just rub it in there.
Yeah.
But I'm the one who gets punished because she's driving without me.
I'm not sitting beside you. I'm on the couch or on the recliner.
Yeah, but you can still throw things at me.
Duck.
Closest one gets it, don't they, Daryl?
Yeah. So.
Well, I can hit Daryl where it hurts. All I got to do is click on bite now.
Every time she hits bite now, she hits her punches her purse.
Real fucking quick, huh?
The camera's off. You can come over here. You can come over here.
Yeah. He
He's
clicks
gone.
bank account drains real quick.
Come here, sweetie. Leave me alone.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
Hi, honey.
Better behave yourself. You're a bad influence on people. You know that.
Well, I'm just trying to keep them getting fine pan treatment like I get. So.
Oh,
You bad boy, you.
I know it.
look, if you don't hush, I'm going to buy this bag right here for $50.99.
Go ahead.
Jesus.
You ain't gonna hurt me. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
15% off. That's a bargain. I think I'll buy it.
Sounds good to me. Buy two.
Use their credit card.
No, you're going to need your credit card for Polaris parts.
You there, Craven?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, that's good.
Woohoo!
Something dropped out.
Yeah, I switched over to my laptop. I restarted my laptop, and it was like, "Yay, I want to work now."
The other Craven dropped out, but we got a new and improved one.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. There's two Cravens.
There's
was.
two of everything.
Yeah, there's two motomattmans. Why not two Cravens?
Two gophers.
Oh man, we don't need any more one gopher. Trust. You don't need no more one gopher.
Well, the other one puts up kitty cat videos. Pardon?
There is another gopher that puts up kitty cat.
There is another gopher. He's lowercase, I'm uppercase. But anyway, he puts up kitty cat videos. Cats doing funny stuff.
Do they speak German?
No, they're from California, so they're politically correct cats that know which restroom to go into.
Oh,
People don't have to go upside them.
But no, they shouldn't have to worry because it should be gender neutral.
Yeah, it's neutral, all right.
It's neutral.
Oh, I missed a link. Oh,
I found a Gopher TX.
no, I didn't. I saw that.
I found Gopher Tech.
Gopher Tech, yeah.
Gopher Kiwi.
Kiwi. That's a little southeast of where Matt is in Australia. Kiwi.
Hey, foliage reviews. With this crowd, there's no telling what you'll walk into.
Oh yeah, you just walked into something, that's for sure.
What's up, man?
Hang out. I thought Matt dropped out because he was like, I do not want to be a part of these people.
Oh no.
Just
I
remember
wouldn't.
to wipe your shoes off really good.
All right, where's the sandpaper?
If I can ignore Muzzle Mike, I can ignore anybody.
Uh-oh. Well, where's your other sidekick at, Matt? The cave troll.
Dave Troll, he said he'd probably be late, but I just texted him back and said, "Lucky dog."
Lucky dog. We had social justice warrior cats, yeah.
Oh no! I'm just looking at Folly. What is it? Folly Reviews.
Mm-hmm.
He reviews people's channels. You're in trouble, Dante.
Yeah, well, I know him.
Oh, how much do you have to pay him?
No, he doesn't have to pay him anything. It's one of his special jobs.
I did a video with him years ago.
Does it at least?
No, he's all right. All uncensored.
What was that, Craven?
I said, does it at least count for something that you did a video with him years ago? Would he remember?
Yeah, he remembers.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I'm just going to warn you right now. If you dig back through the video, it's not what you expect.
They're fun.
It's a wholesome family video.
Yeah, go back years.
I'm just going to warn you right now. It's not what you expect.
It's better.
Oh, he says he's known Dante for a while. Sorry, buddy.
Oh yeah, I've known him for a while.
I don't know. Dude might have died. I can't find him. The other gopher?
Well, he was in California.
Did you knock him off?
No. He was such
He might
a...
have became homeless. Oh gosh.
You know what? Might have been. But
He lived in one of those tent cities along the river in Anaheim.
It's all lowercase, go for rider, just like I do mine uppercase.
Is the letter? Is it the number 4? Or is it?
Yeah, the number 4. I don't know where he is. He had a little world as his a little globe as his.
It was a planetary takeover.
As his avatar, and I can't find him anyplace.
It's okay. I've got one of those in Ohio.
Oh, Mattman, yeah. But he's the younger version. He's the 2.0.
Talks funny.
I really had to watch. I really had to watch one of them. And I thought it might have been Mike, but
go for channels. He could have changed his name.
Yeah, he might have.
George Soros.
Because the only Gopher Rider that I see is you, and then there's a Gopher Rider A, which has the world, and then a headphone set, a pair around it.
Okay.
He's from Canada.
Does he do kitty cat videos?
He's only got 67 videos with 10 subscribers.
No, that's not. Well, you know what? That guy, because this guy had the world with headphones on it. So maybe he just changed his name because he got tired of being associated with me.
Oh, yes. More garden kitties. Yes, it's him. It's Gopher Rider A. The A is capitalized.
He did. He changed it. Well, there you go.
Let's go over and harass him.
And it says that he does kitty cats and other things he finds of interest or whatever and stuff. And
I just dropped the link in Hangouts.
He does kitty cats.
Yeah,
I've heard of people doing weirder things.
His last video was 6 months ago with alley geese, and then it was
that's
garden
him.
Kitties and garden kitties, and then
Yep, that's him. He changed his thing.
He's got 10 subscribers.
Well, he had a lot more than that when he was on it when it was just Gopher Rider.
Mm-hmm.
That's because everybody thought it was you that were going to you.
He changed his name and his whole count went.
Yep. Yep, that's him. I feel bad now. I'm a terrible gopher.
Oh well.
Yeah, well.
Some people just can't take the fame.
I was going to say, you can't be this good looking and a nice guy too.
Huh?
Man, I'm amazed. You type in Gopher Rider and that shit's out there.
Yeah, it was all of you. It was just straight up Gopher Rider, Gopher Rider, Gopher Rider.
I know, car shows and travel videos and shoot my mouth off. And
he must be Northern California.
Making car shows and travel videos and shoot my mouth off.
So good at one to hear twice.
Is it OKC, Oklahoma City?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's one of his videos. It says Ice Storm OKC Part 2. This video was taken 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oklahoma City.
Maybe everybody started harassing him. Where's the damn cars at?
Oklahoma City.
Actually, cars from fucking around.
Echo.
Sorry, I heard that too.
Shouldn't be echoing.
Not now.
It echoed earlier.
Fully he's trying to get the echo to stop.
It's not there now.
It stop.
It was both of those gophers talking.
The voices.
Yeah, my headphones broke about 2 days ago, and I've got to wait for Audio Technica to ship me a freaking thing to replace them.
Rip.
Yeah. $170 pair of headphones snapped.
Ooh.
Wow.
Just still
Well, they were made in China.
Me too.
Hey, they were good headphones. They've been last 4 years.
Once you get your hands on them,
drivers, so whatever. I won.
Just pick up a pair of earphones at Walmart and start walking because they're yours once you get your hands on them.
I wouldn't trust anything from Walmart.
Well, if you're not going to pay for them, you don't have to worry about it. If they don't work, return them.
I lost the receipt. I want to return.
I want a refund, dudes.
I will say this, and that if I do And I get my new replacements. I'm still getting the Atom M40s. Oh man, are they good?
Nothing else. Carry yourself a car rim with you and throw it through a window and reach on in.
Mike, you're having flashbacks, Mike. Knock it off. You're telling
that was
all
an
our
old
secrets,
lady too.
man.
Yeah, man, I don't even ride, man. I don't even have a driver's license. I take the bus everywhere.
It's okay.
Oh, we gotta fix that.
Where are you at?
Utah.
Oh, I can't help you, bruh. Hey, go down to Sparks Motors and tell them you know the Gopher Rider. Those are my cousins. They ought to hook you up.
Well, they'll tell you, I'm sorry you know them.
Yeah.
They'll hook you up by the ankles and throw you out the back door.
Yeah, next summer get a motorcycle. Then it's cheaper to own.
Do a
Insurance
search
is cheap.
online for Pacific Coast. That's the bike to have right there, buddy.
The fucking minivan of motorcycles.
I'm telling you what. That's the Winnebago of motorcycles. You can
You can pack a lot of stuff on it.
it has a compartment everywhere.
No. The Winnebago motorcycle is the Goldwing. That's the Winnebago.
Oh yeah, that's true. You are
Yeah,
correct.
that's the one.
Get a Bergman.
I know you guys will hate on me for the saying this, but I like the Goldwing. I do.
Oh yeah, I like the Goldwing, but I think the Pacific Coast bike, I absolutely think it's the sexiest bike ever made.
Yeah.
I honestly do.
Matt, I'm sorry. I mean, there is reasons why you're no longer in the KLR club. There's reasons.
I like the Silver Wing too, the stripped down model, the sport
Oh
model.
yeah, I remember the silver one.
Oh, that was a slick bike.
Mm-hmm.
Get yourself a Bergman.
That was like a recliner on wheels, but the leather sports model.
Mm-hmm. I had let's see, 1, 2, 3 Goldwings.
Yeah.
And after the transmissions kept having that cog go bad in them, I quit. Actually 4. I had a motor replaced in one. And I told him to check the clutch. And when he put it in, make sure the clutch and everything was good. He didn't do it. And 6 months later, my clutch went out. And it's only $2,500 to get the motor removed and put back in.
Oh, yeah.
I like Hondas. I like giggling at them while they're sitting along the road. I'm going by.
It's the only thing I need is to get me from point A to point B every other week.
Poor Honda lady.
Get a Cushman.
Poor Honda
Dude, if
lady.
I knew how, man, I'd strap a motor to a scooter.
I'm telling you, get a Cushman, buddy.
We need a GoFundMe account for her.
Boy, you hope she doesn't meet up with you, Mike. Your head's gonna be flat.
Well, he's already got dents on 2 sides because of the other women. So
Yeah.
And I gotta get my fucking stream up and going at some point.
Well, you have all winter to save, and just before spring hits, that's when the deals are the best.
The steels are the best.
The deals are the best. You buy the motorcycle in the wintertime.
I might be joking, but I know of a TV/radio repair shop for a while. As soon as they got their plate glass window changed, they had a car rim put through it. I mean, it was like the night after. This happened for like
How does
3
that
months.
happen, though? Like, why would they do that?
Well, it was a snatch and grab. I mean, they threw the rim through the window and snatched up the TVs and radios, stereos, and cut the cords and run out. And they were all on video.
It stopped when Mike ran out of rims.
No.
That's one of those things you wonder why they don't just put that plastic crap that they sell that you can put on the back of windows. I mean, I'm semi-bulletproof.
Oh yeah, the lamination. Yeah.
Plexiglass.
See, it wasn't me.
Film you can just.
It's like a real
window.
thick tint that you can put on the back, and it holds the glass in place.
It wasn't me because I knew one of the workers really good, and I could have gone in there any time and said, "I want that," and it would have given. I've had it, no problem. But it was like, geez, oh man, when are they going to run out of rims? I mean, they had enough rims for, I don't know, 6, 7 cars sitting there.
God.
Speaking of cars, how's the new SUV doing, Dante?
Doing good.
Very good.
He sits in the driveway watching movies every night.
No. Jesus fucking.
He picks up women and says, "We're going to the movies tonight." And he pops the DVD.
Never post that fucking picture.
I like it. I think it's cool. I'm glad you finally got something. I do miss the Buick, but I'm glad you finally got something in this century. But I miss the Buick.
Something that he doesn't have to fill the radiator and check the gas.
Yeah.
I miss all my Buicks too, even though they got 6 miles to the gallon, 9 miles to the gallon, you know.
I used to sell Buicks whenever I was, drinking.
When you were drinking? What'd you say?
Yes. When I was drinking, back when I was drinking, I used to sell Buicks. I used to go to my throne and go, Buick.
I was going to ask you who they belong to.
Junkyards have a lot of Buicks in them.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't see more BMWs over there with as much problems as my uncle's been having.
You mean bikes or cars?
The cars.
Yeah.
Both.
I like BMW.
I remember my grandpa and that having the old 1970s BMW van.
Yeah. If you want to get an automobile and have no problem out of it whatsoever, get a 1962 Saab wagon.
No, you buy 2003 Honda Foreman Rubicon.
Now what you do, you buy a
Tribute.
bicycle and strap a lawnmower engine to it.
Briggs and Stratton.
Briggs and Stratton.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
throwing
get,
one away.
don't get no Tecumseh motors.
Oh, I like Tecumsehs.
What's wrong with Tecumsehs?
Yeah, one of our teachers had one of the first little teeny Honda Civic that had the 12-inch wheels or whatever.
Yeah.
My father bought a snowblower with a Tecumseh engine on it, and nobody could start that thing manually. You had to start it with electric start.
Yeah.
And it was ran for the first season, and then it sat for 15 years. And I ended up inheriting after he passed away. And all I had to do was change the spark plug. I changed the spark plug. You can start up every time.
There you go. My favorite motor on all those would be a Kohler motor. I like the Kohlers.
The Kohlers were good.
That's what's in my lawnmower.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not a mechanic, but that's the one thing I at least remember from my driver's ed class. When you buy a new vehicle, check the spark plugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you look at it, it said Champion, you'd figure it was a good spark plug.
Well, there you go right there. Should have had ACs in it.
My cousin, his brother-in-law gave him a Suzuki Quad a month ago, and my cousin Tim is who has it now. And he texted me and he said, I can't get it running right. Well, we went to their house, Daryl and I did, and it just wasn't running right. And I told him, I was like, we'll change the spark plug first. He said, Chris said he did it, who had the ATV. And I said, well, did he take it to a shop? And he said, yes. He said he paid the guy $1,500 to fix it. He said he brought it home and it still didn't run right. So last week he texted me. He said, I got the quad running. I said, what'd you do? He said, just replace the spark plug. I was like, All I spark plug versus $1,500, and that's all it was. What did there? All that money.
Every car that used to, when I worked at dealerships back in the late 60s, early 70s up at Hopkins Chevy Olds, and every car that came in, if it was a Ford, the first thing the old mechanics would do would be to change the spark plugs over to auto lights. If it was a GM, they'd change them over to ACs. Cars run like shit when they came in, and just by changing the spark plugs back to the brands that the cars were designed to run on, they ran much better. Now,
That's true.
I never believed in that, but I watched him do that for years, and it really is true.
I used to run
Yeah.
Chinese spark plugs.
Auto lights for the Fords. The Fords had to have auto lights.
Had to have auto lights in them and stuff, and the ACs had to go in the General Motors cars.
No. Just use your Chinese ones, the cheap ones you buy for like a quarter a piece on
the Hoopu.
Yes,
the Hoopu. Yeah,
the Hoopus. I mean, those things will run forever. And
well, that's because they've got that real high intensity electrode. What is it? That Japanesium or Chinesium or whatever it is.
Chinesium.
Whatever it is. I mean, they actually pay you to take them. I mean, it's like they pay you like $50 just to take the spark plugs, and they run forever.
Well, back in the day when I had the Kawasaki, that H2, H1 cow, and I had to run NGKs in those, or it wouldn't run for crap.
That's the way the KZ750 was.
Yeah.
I tried a Champion, and it didn't want to. No. It had no guts at all.
Unless I use this stupid that stupid Japanese NGK plug, it would not run for nothing. Well, I had to run two different plugs in it because that 3-cylinder, that center cylinder, would get so hot. So I had to run a cool plug in the center and hot plugs on the outside because the center cylinder just got superheated anyway, burning holes in the top of the center piston.
See, I had one number 3 piston that it dropped totally. It just burned a hole right through it.
Yeah, that's the center cylinder on that thing. I had to use a lower coil and a lower plug, a cooler plug, and get a coil that didn't put out as much jolt, so it didn't burn a hole in the center of the piston. But it ran good once it got hot. It would fly.
This is all just going over my head.
Well, see, this was back in the day. This is back in the day when we used to tune bikes and cars like Helen Keller.
Yeah.
It was by sound and by feel.
That's right. I used to put my hand on a motor, and I could tune it and set the timing by the feel of the vibration in the motor.
I did that with all motors.
Yeah.
There's a guy who lived next to me who used a tomato stick.
Yeah,
put that tomato stick up to his ear.
Yep, put it up to the bone on his ear. Yep.
He did that for the feeling.
Yeah, a guy brought a Porsche into one of the older Porsches, the boxy Porsche.
Yep.
And he asked me if I could. And I says, "Well, I'll try to power tune it." I got those Webers out of sync. Oh my God! It took me 5 hours, and I didn't have any gauges or anything, so it took me 5 hours to straighten this car out.
Yeah.
Just by feel. And he took up the Canyon. He was so happy. He took it to Porsche. They retuned it. It would run.
Yeah.
So he asked me to do it again, and I says no.
Those little side draft Strombergs, they put 3 side draft Strombergs on a 4-cylinder motor in those ACs and the MGs and stuff. Dude, I could tune those things just by the feel and the sound of the air going through them, and they'd run great. But if they put them on those newfangled vacuum, the hydro gauges and stuff, they never could get them to equalize out.
Yeah,
I had fun back in the day, back when it was when you actually had to be a mechanic instead of an electrician.
Yeah, I got to run it. He went up there. He was so excited how it ran. He was so happy. And then I says, this needs to be fixed and this needs to be fixed. So he took it into Porsche and they detuned it.
Those Audis, those 5-cylinder Audis, it was a straight 5-cylinder, but the pistons were staggered.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, the coils on those, you could arc weld with those things. I burned a fingernail off on one of them. And, it had a big warning. It had a big warning right on the top of it and stuff. Will, not may, but will cause death.
I'll tell you, Volkswagen Rabbit had some serious coils on that.
Yep, they
sucker.
did.
I mean,
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out why my little 4-cylinder was running for shit, and I just happened to look over the quilt wire was just coming out of the cap, you know.
Yeah.
And I put my finger there, it is, and that thing jumped about a foot and snapped me hard. I walked around that thing about 20 times trying to walk that sucker off.
I'm telling you,
oh boy, did it hurt!
It turned the whole end of my second finger. It turned the whole end of it purple. It about blew my fingernail off. It went in my thumb and came out that finger. Oh my gosh, that was an awakening thing.
I mean, my dad, he just pulled in the driveway when it happened, and he just looked at me and said, "Did it hurt?" Like, oh hell no, it felt good.
Yeah, the only thing worse than those were those karate magnetos we put on the Sportsters, because you had to take and you left them loose, and you'd pull the brake pin and you'd turn it over, and you could kick it, because if you kicked it with it set to fire, it would just kick back and break your leg. So you'd turn it over to lessen the compression when the valves were open, and as soon as it started to kick, then you'd roll it back around and pull the pin and lock it back into place. Boy, you ground yourself out on that magneto, and it would just jar the bejesus out of you. That's why there's a lot of those old bikers didn't wear underwear. Wouldn't do no good.
Now, folks, we know what's wrong with muzzle mic and gopher rider.
When I was a kid, I used to take T-pins. If anybody knows what upholstery is, these big long T-pins are about 3 inches long with a big T head on that you do. I used to take T-pins and stick them in wall sockets and just stand there and grin when I was a little kid.
So all this
funny story about those.
I got all this on my back videos, on my story time videos that I used to tell in the wintertime. Story time. Just go to Gopher Rider Story Time.
Okay, so you know those, like he was talking about the T-pins that they used for what he was doing? I took one of those and repaired my glasses with them.
Yeah.
I literally bent the fuck out of that pin and put it in my screw hole. When I went,
you're a rough dude.
Yeah,
I don't
it
even
went
have
in my
that.
glass hole where it keeps the lens together.
I don't want nothing close to my screw hole.
I was going to say that ain't what Muzzle Mike calls his screw hole.
Anyway, I went to my eye doctor when we went to go get my new lenses. My eye doctor cannot tell how the fuck I managed to get it on so tight. He gave me a pair of snips so I could get them off so he could replace the screw. The pointy end of that pin flew about 10 feet.
Oh my.
And nailed my dad right in the artery on his neck.
Oh my.
Bleeding.
Yeah, it's all fun and games till somebody loses an artery.
Yes.
My eye doctor came in right after that. Well, at least he didn't lose an eye.
I do like my screw hole tight though.
What? Mike, leave your screw hole alone.
What the hell is the screw holes we're talking about?
Okay, Dante, when you were in what is it, first or second grade, did the teacher ever, when you were fidgety, did the teacher ever tell you to set on your hands?
I wasn't fidgety.
Well, that's when you would find your screw hole if you were fidgety, right, Mike?
I did not want nothing near my screw hole.
I mean, the sad part is I was too damn hyper for them to tell me that.
Yeah.
I would run up and down the hallways and I'd get yelled at.
That's why you want to stay away from the river, especially the vans down by the river.
I mean, the wife gave me some chili about 2-3 weeks ago, and it made my screw hole burn. I'll tell you.
Wait a minute, hold on. Oh God,
that's good chili there.
Oh, I couldn't eat. I ate one bowl and I got through about 5 spoons eating that sucker. I said, that's too hot, girl.
You could label that screw hole flush.
Yes.
Only you guys. Only
The
you
entire
guys can
time, I
take.
thought we were talking about the front. Now we're talking about the rear.
Yeah, that's what I started saying. Only these guys, Craven, can take from eyes to ass in a heartbeat.
No, I have a lesbian friend that does it a lot faster.
You just got to hang on, buddy. You just got to hang on.
I don't think I want to.
You're doing fine.
Trust me, it could be a lot worse.
We could bring up the sheep again, but you know.
No.
We're not going to talk about your family background.
Or Overland's vacations.
Yes.
Uh-oh, Daryl's out. Uh-oh.
Daryl.
Hang in there, Daryl. We're here for
Duck
you,
and
buddy.
weave, Daryl. Duck and weave.
Hello, Leaky.
Hang in there.
Duck and weave. She'll get tired. Duck and weave.
Fluke, you. I'm scared that she scares me to death.
Oh, don't let her scare you. She only owns a Honda.
No, I'm talking about in the side chat to come in. Leaky's bike it and his wife, and I'm scared. My stuttering gets me every time, so I'm not. Mrs. You, this is what I'm gonna call you. Oh, how y'all doing tonight?
Doing all right.
All right, all right, all right.
That song's been stuck in my hand. Overland. Still counting the T's.
He does look like a short round 40 years later.
Yeah.
He's watching the stream like, fuck yeah.
Oh, I bet he's asleep for real.
Come on, short round.
Oh, okay, fuck you. You haven't put a video up in 2 weeks.
Fuck you.
This is
fuck me.
Same to you, buddy.
Fuck you, man.
No,
Hey, fuck you, man.
I think this is Leaky Biker's fiance.
Wow.
I could have been a leaky biker at one point in time, but then I got medicine for that.
Oh God.
You couldn't handle the anal leakage, Mike.
Anal leakage on a dual sport is not fun.
I kept on slipping off the seat, dude.
I was going to say, anal leakage on a dual sport is not fun.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about the lube job anymore.
Yeah, you can't get no grip with anal leakage.
I mean, come on, guys. I mean, it's hell getting old. I tell you, it's hell getting old.
And everybody knew what biker rode.
Mike, you're half my age. What the hell are you talking about?
You've been living good.
She's going off the beans.
Yeah, you didn't get this pretty by living easy. I'm telling you what right now, buddy.
Oh. No, you didn't have a good life. I know that for a fact. You live in Ohio.
Oh, damn.
I can only come out of my hole once a year.
Yeah.
Ew.
That's almost like 2 ATV's sex life.
I hate having to redo this damn bot's message every week.
ATV comes out of the hole. If he sees a shadow, he runs for it.
Yeah.
It's a frying pan, I'll tell you.
It'd be, every time he says that, it makes me think of a rabbit with a hawk flying over. You know how they dart and zig and zag and stuff? I can just see him trying to get out of the couch, get behind a chair, dodging
now I
that.
know what position he's always standing in, with his head between his legs.
Now, 2 ATVs, do you feel comfortable where you're living yet?
Yes.
No.
Look, she answered for him. I like it. I like it. Yes, he does. Oh, crap.
Okay, in the background, go ahead and buy 12 of those purses. He loves you.
More.
Well, I found one for 151 that's discontinued.
Damn.
So, but I need them to match each pair of my flip flops. That's the problem I've got.
That's cheap. Buy everything.
Do they wear flip-flops down there?
No.
Hell, I wear them year round.
I wear sandals year round, and this is where freaking This state has its own fucking weather.
Oh, I know.
Kansas, Utah.
No. I lived in Colorado, the other side of the mountain.
Say that again.
On the good side or the bad side?
Most of my life. No, it's the bad side now. It used to be good.
There's a good side.
The Brokeback side or the other side?
Yeah, back in the day, they used to call the west side the bad side because it got all the pollution from California and across and everything. And wait a minute, no, that was the good side. The bad side was the fallout side. The air would hit the west side, go up, and drop all of the pollution on the east side.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All that marijuana smoke, all the
Well, now it's called the good side because it's holding all the marijuana smoke.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is step outside and go, oh, that country air.
Come on.
It's all natural. Yeah. It's natural. It's all natural.
Yeah. Denver, every so many blocks, there's a dispensary, and every town has its own dispensary.
And the pigeons fly backwards, and the rats ride motorcycles.
The rats with wings. Mice from Mars.
Yep, biker mice from Mars. Haven't you ever seen that in a little Ziploc baggie that has the Biker Mice from Mars logo on a little cannabis pack?
No.
Oh, you haven't been into any dispensaries, have you? Hey, it's Spokane. I just came back from Spokane. It's legal out there in Washington State.
Dude,
and Colorado too.
Yeah.
Number one, I'm clean, and number two, there's no dispensaries where I'm at.
That's what she said last night.
They just legalized it here for medicals, so. But now they're trying to change it.
Hey, you know it's only not legal if you get caught.
You're only in trouble if you get caught.
Right.
Who needs that stuff? Wait a minute, my copper popped.
Wait a minute.
Better not let the copper get too hot.
Yeah. It's thumping.
Oh boy.
Hate for to blow a seal.
Make sure you cut the top off. Don't drink that first run, Bubba. You will dead ass go blind.
I was told I was going to go blind.
Yeah. That was for a different reason, Mike.
I used to until I needed glasses. Yeah.
Mike's wearing pop bottles for glasses now. I didn't stop. I should have stopped.
Man, it's an addiction.
He's on that ABC method, too.
It's addiction, all right.
Just do it to the store. Do some more.
What's that?
Do it till it's salve.
Oh, I got a question. Is the Honda Princess still listening?
Yes.
Poor girl.
What is the difference in the regular Honda and the Honda Rubicon?
A sticker.
Which Honda? The Rincon or Rubicon?
Rubicon, I think is what it is.
Different parts fall off.
The part won't fall out your rear end.
Oh, that's happened.
Rubicon versus the Rubicon.
Yes.
The Rubicon has the lower gears that the Rincon doesn't.
Okay.
You've got your drive 1, drive 2, and ESP. If you go to drive 2, and then your gear shifter on the left, you have a drive L1 and L2. If you go to the drive 1 on the gear shift, and then you go to your number 2 on your temperature console, that's the lowest gears. The 5 lowest gears that mine has, Rincon does not have those.
Okay.
It goes faster.
The Rincon's missing 5 granny gears, is what it is.
I like it though.
So they're geared different then.
Yeah.
Ooh,
both can be 4-wheel drive though, right?
Yeah.
Yes, but mine's got more of the pulling gears in it. Mine can go where Daryl's can't, so.
Mine will go, where yours will go, except until the belt slips.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
I like it all.
Hey, Daryl, that just means it's time for a new belt.
No, I'm just.
He'll be the one hollering for me, come get me. I'll just be going trucking on. He'll be back here yelling.
Yeah, right.
You yelled for me that one day.
That one day, because I was in the damn bus fixing to sing that.
Yes, dear.
Belt, hold your pants up.
I'm sorry, I
Belt
totally
slipping,
forgot
man.
my shit was fucking unmuted.
4-track Foreman
My
Rubicon.
wife just got home and all of a sudden just, oh fuck.
Did you get that link, Mattman?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
All right.
Poor Batman.
Bat Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hmm.
Shut up.
I'll do that just for you.
Not. Because I respect you. Not.
I love you, man.
I'm
Not.
pretty sure you thought about it for a minute.
He said he has mass man love for you, Mike.
I'll just say, hey, Matt, fuck you.
God damn.
Well, there wasn't a side chat. I ain't saying nothing.
Cat, come on.
I mean, I used to ride behind two Hondas.
No, Cat. Quit. Go. Cat.
I mean, it was hell riding behind those Hondas with the parts flying at me.
You had your catcher's mitt on. You know you did.
Daryl, don't laugh.
He laughed.
They're standing up for her so that way they don't get in trouble, man. Tell me off.
No, you're trying to get her to buy you one of those purses.
Did you say versus or versus?
I heard verses or something along those lines.
I thought he said versus.
That's what I said was versus, dude.
Versus.
Yeah, he's going to need a purse with all his Polaris parts he's got to haul around.
Yeah, all right.
Mhm.
That's a Merce.
Merce? Man purse, a Merce?
Yes, it's a Merce. We got to keep it politically correct.
God.
Daryl, you still got your router?
Yeah.
Well, you charge me to make me a versus sign.
I don't know. I don't even know how to spell versus.
Ask Mike. It's J-U-N-K.
Most gamer terms I can spell with little to no issue.
Just spell want to be KLR. That's it.
KLR.
Want to be KLR.
I'll hang it on my wall behind me and leave my camera on every live stream.
I do have a KLR parking only sign somewhere. The rest can be junked, salvaged.
How big a one you want? Just a small one or a big one?
Just something small.
That's what she says. Just something small.
When I get back to Virginia, I ain't got no shop down here to work. I'm working inside the house, so I'll get you one made up.
No problem.
Woohoo, another home mechanic.
Yeah.
It's the best way to go. Screw that shop. I don't like doing $85 an hour worth of things.
Build my transmission in the bathtub. My engine on top of the stove.
Well, we used to bring our motorcycles in every winter and take them apart and keep them in the bathtub.
The missus doesn't allow me to bring the goat in.
Well, that's because you want to put it in the bedroom.
Well, getting up to the second floor is kind of tough. Even in the dining room, I said, it's getting cold out there in the garage. The goat's getting cold. She said, absolutely not.
You got to get a lot of speed up to get it up that stairway.
Yes.
The first flight's not bad. It's that turn halfway up.
Yes. Yeah.
Where you're supposed to be riding a wheelie.
Yeah, speaking of wheelies, tell them what you did the first time you rode tank.
I turned that some of your own handlebar. I mean, I set it up. So I was just checking the oil from the bottom. Out playing in the snow, it just kind of wanted to go one way, and wanted to go the other way.
He was going around the house. We had about 8 inches of snow, and he kept getting faster and faster. I was in there putting clothes up. So I went back to the living room and get more, and I walked past the kitchen, and I saw him outside the window, like shaking off his hands. I was like, oh, that's sweet. He's getting snow off the tank before he puts him up. So I go on back to the bedroom. He comes through the back door, and he's like, I said, what? And I could tell by the way he was talking, he done something. He said, I flipped tank over. I like to have knocked him flat on his face trying to get off the back. Never asked him the first time, was he okay? I could have gave a shit less.
Do you feel safe where you're at?
Daryl, when she's not looking, just peck on your mic 3 times.
Yes.
And we'll send someone to get you.
Mike will be on the rescue.
You'll see the big glow in the sky back there.
You'll see the bat signal out back. You'll just know it's Mike.
I'm coming for you, buddy. I'm coming for you.
Could be on the Honda to rescue.
When you hear the zombie siren go off, run. Run.
I'm not the type to run. I'll sit there with my knife and a shotty and be like, bring it, bitch.
Yep.
It went off yesterday.
I have to be running. I'd be throwing them.
It went off yesterday right here. We got they were testing the nuclear sirens from this nuclear power plant over here. They wanted all the big sirens going off all around here. So
around here, I can't hear nothing over the whistle pig in Ohio.
We didn't build that one.
Damn whistle pig. I hate that I live in freaking.
Over here is the earthquake sirens.
All right, in Kansas, you hear the tornado sirens.
Well, it's shaking out there now in Utah because they're fracking so much.
They're what so much?
They're fracking the ground for gas.
Or for the first time. I'm sorry.
That's what you need to do, Craven. Get one of them boat horns and put on your motorcycle.
Wait, what?
One of those boat horns?
They're train horns.
Well,
Yeah, they're pretty much the same thing. I mean, they're air horns, so I mean.
My dad has one out in the
You know what's
shed.
messed up? I actually need a horn, so it'd probably work perfectly.
I thought about getting a General Lee set of horns on for the goat.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know whether you can even buy them things or not anymore.
Oh yeah, you can. You can order those.
Oh yeah, they still have the electronic ones.
Oh yeah, the Chinese are making them like crazy for us.
You can't. They don't sound quite right, but they're there.
Yeah, they sound like an electronic dance party.
Oh wait, wrong party.
Wait a minute.
Hey man, when you go to a rave, man, that's the best type of music.
That kind of sounded like last night.
Yeah, about 6 hits of E, and you don't care what it sounds like. Your jaw's all locked up. The reason they play that music is because that's what it sounds like when you're trying to breathe through clenched teeth.
Craven, get off.
I would post what I listen to, but it's a bit too fast paced for most.
What the heck are you listening to, Trap?
Nah, it's mostly EDM.
EDM.
Well, it's not necessarily fast. I mean, EDM's still kind of a trance beat.
Yeah.
Here, I'll have to
fix it.
Yeah, Europe and EDM is what I mostly listen to.
My second to last vlog started off with EDM.
All I know is a friend of mine a couple years ago posted a electronic Christmas song. It's like, holy crap, that's one of the few electronic Christmas things I'll actually listen to.
EDM.
So what plans does everybody have for Thanksgiving?
Stay home and game.
I am collecting, taking donations, and keeping away from your house. It's P.O. Box 161, Midland, Ohio. Send your donations and I won't show up. It's the Eradicate the Gopher Fund. Keep the gopher home.
I don't know if we've got gophers here.
Oh, trust me, you don't want them in your house.
Gophers are everywhere.
They empty your refrigerator and your dog's pregnant.
They wouldn't do Alice's like that. No, she killed a groundhog, didn't she?
Yeah,
almost as big as her.
She'll wrestle a gopher.
Yeah, we used to all our farm dogs and stuff were all like shepherd wolf mix type dogs and stuff. And we had one called Reuben James, and he would kill a groundhog quick. Oh.
We had one that got sprayed by a skunk, and he would kill skunks from then on.
I hate you guys.
There's a Siberian Husky, and he would kill skunks.
Yeah. Oh, the Huskies. Yeah, they don't like French people anyway. So there you go. That's why they killed the skunk.
Oh shit.
Wee wee. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Hey, don't stomp on my wee wee.
Peppy lip you.
Okay.
You want the curb stomp? Yes, yes.
You know the stereotype that cats hate mice?
Oh, sorry, Dante.
My cat used to play with my rat.
That's what? What are you doing with it? What? Playing with what?
My rat. I had 3 rat boys.
God damn! Who fell asleep snoring?
That's Dante. That's our host.
That's Dante.
He's sitting there sawing trees.
Yeah, he works hard all day, so.
Isn't he hosting this thing on YouTube?
The cat will get tired of it and come over and put his paw on his neck and make him stop in a minute.
This is not Dante's hangout without him falling asleep.
Oh, absolutely.
Come on.
Hold on. Dante's asleep. Isn't he hosting this on his YouTube channel?
Yes.
Somebody recorded and put it on YouTube.
It's still live.
It's live. It's all going on there.
So when we all disperse out of here, he's still gonna be live.
Oh, we've let that happen before.
Yeah.
6 hours of.
Holy shit!
That's some of his best likes. We get that.
Oh my god!
Let's see who gets a link next week.
Yeah. I've been on this shit list before.
Oh.
Fucking hell. If my chocolate lab was still awake, he'd be freaking trying to lick his face.
Well, his cat has been known to wake him up.
Yes, he has.
That's a big ass cat too.
Oh, actually, Gopher, Ezio is not that big, really.
Hold on. My wife. I'm gonna let my wife listen to Dante's snore for like 5 seconds. Hold on.
Mercy.
Damn right.
That's a deep machine for that snore.
Ezio is actually about 2/3 the size of Jinxie, my cat.
Oh, really? Well, he looks awful big next to Dante, and Dante's huge. So,
well, that's because Ezio he has a belly on him a little bit.
Are we talking about Dante or the cat?
I wouldn't talk about Dante. That.
Talking about sizes now. It's Dante versus the cat.
Let's see who gets the link next week.
It's kind of funny in that my chocolate lab dog had 2 hates: mice and people who snored. He would chase mice in our backyard for 5 minutes before he caught them. Just scaring the crap out of them.
Ours would tear the hell out of the house when she chases a mouse. So much she does when
she'd catch it, throw it up in there, and go make it squeal, and then come back down, and she grabs it again and throws it back up. You'd think she was a cat.
And that's all you hear. Like that, just a mouse in the air. And she stood here wagging her tail, waiting for it to come back down so she can catch it.
Well, she's not the brightest crayon in the box though. She caught a rabbit one time, and she tried to do that with a rabbit, and the rabbit ran off, took off running.
She came back in and just pointed about it too, didn't she?
She fired it for 2 days.
She sure did. He needs to blow his nose. That's getting on my.
No, I think he's sleeping looking at his dick. If he's sitting in a recliner chair, his head is straight down.
Now he's awake. He heard it.
No.
No, I muted.
We're gonna record him so we can have after effects from edit videos.
No, that's the new sound when he sends you a text message. That's the sound your phone makes. Redline.
I just had to log in under motomattman to mute him out.
Yeah, I have a snore problem myself.
I have
to sleep on my keyboard.
I have sleep apnea myself. I mean, it's bad, but I've never fallen asleep while I was on the air. I have fallen asleep on somebody whenever I was in the hangout, personal hangout.
After sex?
Damn. Actually, it was I was talking to Dante, and I fell asleep on him, and I apologized. What? He said, "Well, you got me back."
Was this when he had you chained up in the basement?
Yes. He had me chained up trying to collect all the bat poop from pee.
The bat guano?
Yes.
A lot of money in bat poop.
All he said was, "Your hairy chest is so comfortable."
Your hair is
I'm just glad I've never fallen asleep with someone in a chat that I know of.
Oh, this is normal.
Yes, it's totally normal. I mean, nothing against Dante. He's a great guy.
He has to carry refrigerators and washers and dryers on his back upstairs all day long. So
that sounds
yeah.
I mean, I don't know too many people that can, without thinking, pick up the back end of a motorcycle and shift it aside, just like it's nothing.
300-pound bike. La 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 la.
I mean, it was on a video. I'm like, what the fuck did you just do? He just picked up the back end of his motorcycle, shifted it aside like it was nothing.
Well, he didn't want to go forward. He didn't want to go back. He got tired and frustrated, so he just picked it up and moved it.
I miss doing carpet.
Oh, your poor knees.
I do carpet.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you do a lot of things.
Oh, your poor knees. Oh, my gosh. You don't want to do carpet. Takes your knees out with the kicker.
Hello, Matt.
The whole room. Use a damn power stretcher.
Well, back in the old days, we didn't use the stretchers. We used the knee kicker.
He says, I can't see that. Use the power stretcher.
Even my uncle used a power stretcher.
I'm not even.
But that hurts.
We used to just get a fat girl and tell her to dive for a donut.
That reminds me of
that'll stretch your carpet.
Told me back when he still did commercial.
I like to eat carpet.
This guy was like 400 and something pounds. He was a really tall guy. He was like 6'6" is what he said. And he said, I can kick this room and there won't be any slack. You can't pull anything out with that power stretcher. And my uncle told him, I got $100 I can. My uncle, the guy gets done with the room. My uncle comes back in with the power stretcher, pulls out a full inch of carpet slack. That was the quickest $100 he ever made.
Power stretcher, I walked funny for freaking months.
What? Wrong stretcher, Mike. Wrong.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
That and a bowl of chili will be a party for a week, right?
Oh, the aliens.
The
probes.
Hey, we got somebody here this week that knows what that is.
Oh shit.
Do ATV, and I bet Craven's seen it.
Oh, I saw it.
I seen that last week.
Yeah.
I have no clue what that is.
Yeah.
It's like an energy drink. It's like a lemony type thing.
Yeah, because I showed you last week. They didn't know last week what Dr. Enough was.
Bottled in the basement of a Tennessee home.
Oh God.
Pipes that come directly from the urinal.
Has a little twang to it, but it's okay after the first couple swallows.
You want to hear a good piss story? All right. So I work on a boat.
All right. Wait for an answer.
That's all you need.
Segued right into. All right, here we go.
What an intro.
Just a little semen on it.
All right. So we go to Gunnersville. All right, and there's a whole bunch of tow work in Gunnersville, and I know. Explaining it real quick, I tow barges. That's all I do. Right. Cool. Well, Gunnersville is a location where they have to help us get the barges into our fleet so we can shove up or down the river. Well, this guy was like, well, this captain pissed me off so bad. He wanted me to wake him up, and then make his bed, and then make breakfast for him, and make lunch. And while it came around lunchtime, well, most captains are like that. I mean, they're stuck in the wheelhouse for 6 hours a day.
Cabin boy, cabin boy.
Pretty much. Anyway, it got around lunchtime. The captain's like, you didn't make my coleslaw.
Here, let me put a little special sauce on this for you, Captain.
Pretty much is what he did is he pissed in the tang sauce of the coleslaw, put it in the salad, mixed it up, and told everybody else, don't eat this. I pissed in it. He brought it up, gave it to the captain. The captain said, it's a little bit tangy, but it's good.
Where do I know this flavor from? I like this flavor. Where do I know this flavor from?
Well, I mean, Captain, if you had to make it for every single time you get coleslaw, I'll go ahead and do it. But
yeah, that's why you don't piss off people that mess with your food.
No, you don't.
Right, Daryl?
You don't piss off people that you don't you don't see regularly, and you're stuck in a wheelhouse all day. When you're in a wheelhouse, I mean, you've got no control of what happens downstairs.
I have a rule of thumb: don't eat anything I don't make myself.
I just hate it whenever I don't have control of things downstairs.
There's a post on Instagram. One day, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook will join together and be called "You Twit Face."
You twit face.
I could see it.
I think they're all using the same algorithm or whatever nowadays, anyway, right?
Yeah, the same one-tooth Tennessee dudes work on all three. Got that one-tooth Tennessee guy. Like, I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy.
What the hell?
Hey, Craven.
Have one tooth.
Yeah.
Well, he's got the only one in the family.
You ready to go hunt Muzzle Mike down with me?
That's how I got hired. You got one tooth, you got more than the whole rest of them.
That's all right, Mike. You wait till I tell Cave Troll.
Holy crap, that's a lot of...
Cave Troll's an exception. Well, wait a minute. He doesn't allow me in his little...
bunker? Oh, in bunker. The brothel?
Yes.
In the bug-out brothel?
I think he's too worried I'd wear them all out.
Listen. Miguel would swim all the way from Portugal to get into that bunker. I'm telling you right now.
Hell, to even get into Go First bunker, I have to freaking dodge bullets.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, well, I can't see that well. I just, once I see it's you, I'll reload.
I'm worried about
Mama Gopher and Tia have him down before you get ready.
Oh, Mom and T's a much better shot than I am.
They'll have me over for dinner. They'll have me over for dinner. I'll be right in the middle of the table.
Yeah,
apple stuck in your mouth.
Course.
No, we've got it planned out. We're going to eat Mexican food for a while.
Oh God,
that's what we're going to eat first.
Well, a lot of it's coming over the border being shipped.
I'm just saying. We've already got
neighbors.
We've already got the neighborhood mapped out for about 1.5 miles. So we'll be good for a couple months.
Well, just don't shoot at the red SUV coming. That's the missus.
Oh no, I think T and M will be fine. I think they'll be crafting. They'll be because we're going to collect all the hair, so they'll be knitting and crafting stuff. Making blankets and whatever.
Actually, Michelle's been after me to make her one of the spinning tops.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She said the house ain't big enough for the wheel she wants, so she wants one of those little tops
with the twirls on them.
What?
What?
What? Hey, what?
What?
Talking funny, man.
What?
I mean.
But Gopher will be shooting at that blue motorcycle coming his way.
No, I'll look for the zombie killer.
Easy now. I'm blue.
Yeah, Craven's got blue back
yeah.
too.
Hey, don't you agree? The good thing about blue, it's self-cleaning. You never have to wash it. They got the wrong color blue, dude.
I have to disagree because my it's not just blue, it's also black, and Mud does not like my bike.
That's okay. Mike's is camo and blue.
Yes, I know it is. But the blue KLR, well, that's it. It's a KLR 650. I'm sorry. Mine's a KLR 650. It just loves mud.
Yeah, no, mine's an R6.
I mean, you listen to motomattman. I mean, that dude's still running on diesel or gas. He's got a 5-year plan with the guy where he just rolls up and gets filled up.
Fill you up, James.
The tank's never going to go dry.
He washes the windshield, checks the oil, air pressure, with white gloves on.
Hey, when you got it, dude.
Sometimes it's not the best type of getting it, though.
But the lube jobs, I was told they feel kind of funny.
Hey.
The lube jobs came out of his ass. Right?
I was going to say, what kind of lube job are you getting?
Ooh, I lube myself.
We know.
I buy lots of KY.
See, now that would be a great ITL. You sitting in the garage naked lubing yourself.
Oh, no,
I don't think so.
I do not want to see that.
I don't think I want to see that.
I haven't shot in the ITL yet, so you give me ideas. No.
Well, what you should have done is did one during the ice storm we had today.
Actually, I thought about it, but I just couldn't make it out to the garage. My body just ached so bad. It was unreal.
Yeah, I went out there and just watched the trees bending over as it was raining and freezing, and the limbs were snapping. We had a lot of trees down.
Wait a minute. What part are you from?
Ohio.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
I'm in the gay part of Pennsylvania.
You're in the gay part of Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
I never knew you were in the gay part of Pennsylvania.
We're all happy here.
Well, hi, guys. Oh, you silly boy, you.
I've seen your neighborhood, Mike. I didn't think it was gay.
We are all happy.
Okay, Pennsylvania. Are you on the west side or east side?
West side.
Ah.
He can almost throw a rock into Ohio. Matter of fact, he does.
If I fall west, my head's in Ohio.
Yeah, no, I've never been on the west side of Pennsylvania, but sure as hell been on the east side. Delaware Memorial Bridge. Oof.
I've been all.
Well, how did you get from the east side to Utah if you didn't go through?
Airplane.
Oh, you did airplane. Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, these are
you crossed over it.
Yeah, I think I have one of his poop balls came from the plane. Yeah.
Oh, God.
He was in a shipping container.
Yes.
See, I heard
he shipped himself FedEx, huh?
Castaway reference again.
Yeah, he should be getting out of prison pretty soon.
Oh,
they did prosecute him for that.
Huh?
I'm totally lost. I don't have a clue who we're talking about.
You remember the guy that shipped himself FedEx and they caught him?
No shit. Somebody actually did that?
Oh yeah.
Lots of people have done. Yeah.
The guy went to drop off the crate and he saw an eyeball sticking out a hole. An eyeball through a hole, and they prosecuted him for that. He got fired too.
I'm surprised.
Shipped himself home to Maryland or something, to his folks' house for something.
I'm surprised he was actually alive because don't they air seal that thing? Not the crate, but the cargo section of the plane.
I'd carry an extra tank with me and color my tablet.
He was lucky it was pressurized.
Yeah.
Put a car seat in there to sit on.
Apparently, he's not seen your scooters after the plane flight, has he?
Oh my God. Yeah. We just got that when they came out today and took the pink one that they crushed 3 different times, but they took the pink one back and brought a purple one, and I did a once over on it. And then he had to take apart the other tour that was brand new, $2,500, and they crushed and mangled the back of it, and he had to take and dismantle it there in the entryway and put all the new parts back on it. And it was an all-day excursion trying to get those repaired. So we've got one that's been repaired and one brand new one that I guarantee you the first flight they'll crush it and have to repair it and replace it too.
You should start yourself. That'd be a good
video
too.
You know what they should do? They should just have those scooters. They should have those scooters at the airports that when you're flying in you use, and then you bring it back when you fly back out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Walmart's got
we
them.
suggested all kinds of different things. They have no interest whatsoever of fixing the problem. They do not care.
So
They
Gopher's going to
on all the paperwork, it says that they are ADA compliant. On paperwork, they are, but they destroy your property each time. They just end up replacing it.
So Gopher's having a scooter.
Yeah, but see, they didn't make any money on your flight. They lost money.
Listen, they're making money. No matter what they say, they're making money.
But not on your ticket. What your ticket costs, your scooters cost more than your ticket.
Right. And we tried to tell them, we understand that you're going to replace it, but the 3 weeks to 3 months that it takes for you to do this, she has to have this. These are her legs. She has to have her mobility device to get around to work, to do different things and stuff.
They need to pre-order.
Yeah, and we've got to wait on you. And they go, well, that's, not our problem. Yes, it is.
Yes, it
you
is.
are the problem.
Pre-order.
Well, you should start suing them for lost wages.
Well, yeah, I mean, I wish, but see, they have all the lawyers and all the money, and they will tie that stuff up for 25 years. There's no way you'll get even into court within 25 years. So it's
straight pipe bombs.
Yeah, oh Mike, I can't even believe you said that. But anyway,
fake pipe bombs.
No, I take that back. I can't believe you said that.
Too late.
Yeah.
Too late.
Yeah. But yeah, we're trying
I
to
saw
figure out.
something today.
I'm going to get some
I saw
fiberglass and
something.
try and make a hard case.
Well, what
saw
they should
something
do
today
is
about
if you're going to
airlines.
fly, they should have your scooter sitting for when you return, your new one, because they destroyed the old one.
Yeah, just have one in stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, pre-order them. You're going to crush them anyway.
The little mechanic dude that took the one back in said, my God. I said, yes, this has been damaged. This particular scooter, this makes 4 scooters altogether that they have damaged beyond repair. So this particular one I repaired. That's the one I put on a frame jig and straightened the frame on it and got it all set up. And then they bent the other part of the chassis. Then they bent the front axle. I don't know how they bent that hardened front axle. I mean, it's only 3.5 inches long and it's hardened steel. It's the actual shaft that goes through the hub motor. I have no idea how they bent that. It would take a tremendous amount of pressure to bend that.
The picture is going through my mind.
About
you don't know what I was thinking.
3-inch
That's not
shaft.
easy to do. Is
3-inch shaft, having an asshole in the front.
An axle, not asshole.
Oh, axle. Okay.
Oh, Mike.
It's that Ohio accent, I tell you.
Oh, yeah.
You talk funny.
I talk funny. Bless your little heart. Isn't he
Who's the other guy that's sitting here?
Isn't he special?
Who's that?
Yeah, I rode the short bus.
Foley. Okay. Axel Foley?
He's just been here an hour.
Yeah, different Foley, man.
Been here an hour.
Oh, okay.
Did you just wake up?
No. I just noticed.
Did you wake up?
You gotta remember, I'm doing it on a phone. I don't get to see everybody in the hangout.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I've known Dante for a while. I just haven't bothered watching his streams.
Oh, okay.
You know why now, don't you?
Yeah.
That's actually mainly because when he gets on, and that is usually when my other friends start really gaming.
Oh,
we definitely are not the normal average live streams.
Thank goodness.
And you think the one I'm planning is going to be any different?
Oh, so you know Shadowfoot?
Probably not.
Yeah, I know Shadowfoot kind of by association.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't really chat in his Discord, so I just lurk.
If you look at all these Avatar, you can tell he's a real man's man. I mean, he's got a penis on his avatar.
What?
Look at it. There's a penis on your avatar, dude.
What the hell are you looking at? Oh, wait a minute. I see it now.
I like to know what the fuck you're seeing.
Well, I see 2 dangly balls and a penis with cross swords.
Yes.
Thanks, Mike. Now I got that in my head.
Well,
That's
no,
not supposed to be fucking
hold on. Hold on. I gotta correct something real quick.
Okay, go
All
ahead.
right, you guys see the penis. I see the penis too, but in between those penises, you know, well, the penis. Sorry, don't you see the tits?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
God,
Okay. Around the penis is a set of tits.
Hey, I've got a whole book of Rorschach's ink blot test that we all should take.
Oh what? Oh God, I'm prepared for this.
I've took those before.
Yeah.
Look. You got a
Yeah, it looks like ink on paper. That's what I tell him.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of butterflies.
You can see butterflies.
Fuck, I think Dakota's gonna have a fit now. She's the one that she's one of my lesbian friends, but she's gonna have a fit with her artwork now.
That's her artwork?
Hey, no, she knew what she did.
You can see what was on her mind at the time.
Yeah, she knew what she did.
Actually, no, it's actually a remake from my old icon that she made.
Still looks like titty fucking.
Yes, it does.
Oh, jeez.
And she is, man, Dakota's a freaking tomboy from hell.
You tell me I'm the first one to point that one out to you?
Yeah.
How long have you been using this?
About
6 hours.
3 months.
Jeez.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long. You're okay.
No,
Which is
6
kind of
months
funny.
and
The
you've been
handle is
using this
actually
icon.
missing from that icon. Or I should say the pommel.
You can see where it's cut off.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's actually a square image.
It's a eunuch.
Yeah,
Let me
it's
see if I
battery
can
operated.
I'll post it in the chat.
It's battery operated.
She was definitely thinking about something when she created this.
Yes.
I actually like it regardless of what people say.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh no, it's a badass logo. Trust me, it's really badass.
Yeah, it's
just
artful.
provocative. Provocative. Ugh.
It's not what it is, it's what people read into it. First rule of psychology.
Yep.
It's both.
There you go.
I see what hard drive I put it on.
What do you see in that one, Mike?
Just in time. I was just reading. Hold on, I'll be back. I'm here.
I see
butterflies.
On the first one or the second one?
Butterfly.
Actually, at the bottom, I see a vagina.
Yeah.
I see two eyeballs. Face in there with the dude has a vagina mouth. There's a nose.
Oh, you got a pretty little mouth.
Which one you looking
I
at?
definitely see a face, but so on the upper left and right, since it's a mirror edge, I guess you can look at both sides. They look like ears. They look like ears, but they're down, so it looks kind of like an upset panther.
Have you ever had anybody tell you, "Let go of my ears, I know what I'm doing"?
Yes.
Which one are you guys looking at?
Second one.
That's my question.
It's the second one that I'm looking at.
Oh, well, I'm looking at the wrong one. Never mind.
I used to
looking
get
at the penis
paid.
avatar.
I used to get paid to do the test for people.
So what would you classify me?
Well, Mike, you already know.
No,
you know as well as I do. Just ask your wife.
No. Actually, I'm really sane. I've been tested many times.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know what? It actually kind of looks like an upset boxer.
Yeah.
It looks like an upset boxer.
Looks like a devil
boxer
person to
being a
me.
dog.
With a penis, with a vagina mouth.
Is this one of them things where you have to stare at it at a certain point and then it comes out?
You mean look cross-eyed at it? You see the hidden picture? No.
Anyone remember those images that are stacked, but they start to swirl when you look at them?
You mean the optical illusion ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
That's the same way I feel whenever I watch motomattman's videos.
Like I said, about 6 tabs of E and a lot of music, and you see that all night long.
Trying to run this dealer fuel out.
Put your hands up.
I just now noticed on your avatar 2 ATVs, that's Alice standing on the seat.
Yeah.
I just now noticed that.
No, that's a pet deer. We just said, hey, come here.
Hey, and if you look close enough, you'll see Lisa does own a helmet. She just don't wear the damn thing.
Yeah, I see a helmet sitting there.
The helmet's there.
Kind of looks like a sheep to me.
So the dog won't get on the Honda, it only stand on the Polaris?
That's it.
He's a smart dog. Don't want to knock parts off.
Don't keep it up. Is he coming with you, Matt? Is he coming with you to meet us?
No.
You?
I'm safe here.
I'll fix him some brownies and some cheesecake. He'll regret that.
I ate some brownies back in '69. I woke up in '72. Somebody tell me what happened.
He thinks that my Honda's throwing parts off. He will be blowing butt biscuits by the time I get done with it.
Mike likes butt biscuits.
Called recycling.
He'll go out in the garage and just blow butt biscuits for hours. How many dogs you got, Mike?
I've got 3.
3, yeah.
Got 3. One of them's laying right by my knee. He thinks I'm talking to Nick.
The
wiener.
Irish. Oh, the wiener dog. What's his name?
That's Pepper.
Okay. He's the younger one, right?
Yep, he's the youngest out of the 3.
Where's the Irish? We got an Irish wolfhound or an Irish
foxhound.
Foxhound.
He's actually downstairs being yelled at by his mom.
Oh, there you
go.
He's going senile.
I've got a half a dog, and Gopher's got a fourth of a dog.
Yeah, it's. Well, I don't know if she's even quite a fourth of a dog. She's an itty bitty one, buddy.
Yeah.
She was barking at me today. I had a different jacket on. I had my winter jacket on. She nearly lost her mind thinking somebody else had come in, because usually I wear my skull and crossbone jacket. And,
you should see my dogs when I come in with my helmet on.
Oh my God.
They go freaking nuts. I should leave the camera on just to show it someday.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing a mini dog episode on the channel.
Yeah, this is that. This is the full image of what my logo is.
There we look.
The penis got bigger.
What?
The penis got bigger.
It's only happy to see you, Mike.
Oh my God! There's an eyeball looking at the tip of the penis. Look at that.
Now it is a cool logo. I like it.
Yeah. There's actually the image is so small on Discord and everything else that you can't actually make out the dragon.
Yeah.
On the sword itself. Okay, who fell asleep?
He's still asleep. It's Dante.
Hand check.
It's not me. I'm currently trying to find something, but I have my mic muted, so I'm here. I'm listening.
Hand check.
Yeah, be safe.
Hand check.
Hello.
1, 2, 3. Can you hear me now? Mike muted everybody.
No, I did not.
No, he did.
Oh, he did.
No.
I might do that though.
We can hear you, Skip. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, I didn't know if you fell off of the throne there or what.
No.
Okay, buddy.
No, I've only muted Gopher once by accident.
And nobody knew the difference, so it didn't matter.
Yes. I felt horrible for doing that too. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, I don't think Overland could go through a night without being muted at least 100 times. He'd feel left less loved.
He started it tonight. I was not going to mute anybody, and he started hitting me really hard. I'm like, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah. Gloves are off.
If I had more control, I would have freaking turned his camera off.
You want to play my little Portuguese buddy? We'll play.
Sink his submarines.
I tell you what, if we could ever get him over here, and you'd think he takes 6 vacations a year.
Well, he's over here a lot more than you think, because I mean, there's been a lot of bank robberies.
Yeah. We could get him over here. I don't think he'd ever be the same.
Well, the thing is, he wouldn't be able to bring his KLE over and it'd be lost.
Well,
we might be able to have him ship it over piece by piece.
Well, I can take 2 spark plugs out of the Gopher and let him ride that, and it'd be the same.
Well, we'd have to get him a bike with a welded frame so he feels at home.
Oh,
Hello.
yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Who was talking about Johnson City earlier?
That probably be motomattman.
They talk about me all the time.
Probably. If I give you an address, I want you to rob a house for me.
You're talking to the wrong guy. Mattman's so good.
We're live. We're live.
Yeah. Send it to Muzzle Mike.
No,
just write down what you need.
No, I'm going up to Johnson City sometime. I guess I don't know, but I'm coming from Nashville. I gotta go up there and pick up a hard drive.
Is it going to be next year in March?
It's probably going to be this year.
Oh, well, I'll be there next year in March.
That used to be my nickname.
So we got to work out something, Mattman.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
And maybe Cave Troll.
Oh my goodness! Do I hear a quadruple vlog, motor vlog?
Oh, it won't be to do any vlogging. It'll be just to meet up. But whatever.
Well, I'll be vlogging. So
yeah.
Yeah. How's your scooter doing? Did you get the brake on?
I got the brake on. I actually got the last passenger side front caliber new OEM in existence. There are no more.
Yeah.
And they have plenty of driver side calipers, but no more left side calipers. When I went to put this one on, I found out what the entire issue was. They put a driver side caliper on the passenger side mount, which put the bleed hole at the bottom and trapped in an air pocket. And over the last however long it's been on there, because I've only owned her 6 years now. So whoever put it on way before that, it set up an air pocket, and you know how brake fluid loves to draw moisture. So in that air pocket, it rusted into the plunger, the piston, so bad that when it put pressure on, it couldn't release, and that's what locked the front wheel up. And when I was driving down the road, it was going, and since it's a trike and
thank you, Gopher, for the images again.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm good at this. So when I took that off and I put the other one on and bled it and got it to where it moves and retracts, so it's not locking up. Now, the master cylinder, the front plunger of the master cylinder, because of this situation, has also got a lot of air pockets. Had a lot of air pockets in it. And it's destroyed. It no longer builds any pressure. So I still have rear brakes. The front brake at least isn't locking up. So we're good. We're back on the road as of now.
Could you hone that out and rebuild that?
I can send it back in, but there are no more. The problem is when they crushed all the cars and did all that stuff, I think we talked about this before. There's no more ones to rebuild. Since they don't make any new parts and there's no more to rebuild. So if I would send the old one that I took off back in to have it rebuilt, it still won't do any good because it's the wrong side, which means the bleeder's on the bottom instead of on the top.
No, I'm talking about your master.
No, we're talking about the master cylinder.
The master cylinder, the front plunger. I looked at it; it is ate up so bad. They'd have to bore it, sleeve it, and that whole bit. And I just, you know, I'm good with back brakes. I mean, all the trikes I've driven since the '60s we never had front brakes on all our trikes.
I don't use hardly front brakes at all on my motorcycle.
But I do have to probably put on a pair of brake pads in the rear every year. Because it's stopping all that weight with the rear, and it's just, you know, they get overheated and they wear a lot more. But they're only $14, and I can put them on in 20 minutes. So I don't even have to. Pull the.
Well, the thing with the front plunger is what type of master cylinder is it anyway?
It is the one out of the car, but it has been modified with a built-in proportioning unit. Because since it's only one wheel in the front and two wheels in the back, and it's originally made for 4 wheels, they had to put some type of a modification on the plunger, and that's what the whole thing that's ruined. And I can't just get a regular master cylinder, because if I do that and I push on the brake, it'll lock the front brake up long before it even puts any pressure.
Wait. They have an adjustable proportioning valve, so you could put a regular one on it and get the adjustable proportioning
and put the
valve.
one up front, correct. I understand, but it's also hooked into the electronics that has a sensor that they put into the ECU unit, which it's just so damn complicated. Like I said, as long as I got back brakes, I'm good.
Because that should be just a block. So if you could put the sensor in the proportioning valve block, wouldn't that do it?
I don't know. I mean, I could look into that, but like I said, I got brakes. You know me.
I mean, I have friends who build street rods, you know, and stuff like that. And they're able to do that.
All of my Volkswagens that I built, they come, I could take all the system off and use it if it wasn't for all this crazy electronic into the ECU that monitors the brakes. Because I cannot, as soon as I go to modify anything on that ECU, the entire thing shuts down.
Oh, so there's no way to go in there and program it to where it will ignore that section.
It's been flashed and it cannot be changed. I already went over that with a couple other mechanics that said, "Oh no, I know exactly." And then they screwed it up, and it took me forever to get it running again.
Yeah.
The easiest brakes I know of is motomattman's. I mean, he just takes it in for brakes, and they just give him a whole new bike.
Well, wait a minute. What type of electronics does it have?
It has a unit that they put into it that's built into the master cylinder. They modified the car master cylinder.
Right, but I'm saying, what type of ignition system? Can you not put a manual ignition system in it?
No.
Oh, there's no way to put a distributor into it.
No, because they made all kinds of when they built it into this, they made accelerometer sensors, they made decelerometer sensors, they made tip and yaw sensors, they made steering sensors, all of this because it's a trike and a police vehicle. They put all these sensors on it to where if you hit a pothole, it has a sensor on it that kills everything. And
oh, jeez.
You have to pull over, stop, and reset the unit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. They just made it complicated as hell.
Yeah, I'd rather have just a VW trike.
That's what I'm saying. I want to take this. I want to get some more of the. Well, you know, my finances isn't going to allow me.
Yeah.
But my goal would be to get several more of these this year, this model, gut the entire thing, and put a Volkswagen, put a 1600 dual port in the back, and just shorten the swing arm, just shorten the axles so it comes close to tucking in underneath, and just leaving the front end, and just everything else would just be switched over to Type 1 air-cooled VW.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be so easy, and it'll fit there. I mean, I lose my trunk room. I mean, I'll still have the flat part of the trunk, but I won't have the trunk well, the part that drops down behind the motor.
Right.
Because that's where the actual VW block will set.
I like a nice size trunk.
Yep, trunk.
At
But
least
anyway,
fit 5
that
bodies in.
would be my goal if I could just get like 10 or 12 of these, because I can get a whole bunch of aftermarket IRS transmissions and Type 1 blocks and just build a whole shit potload of these. I'd really like that. And it would all be just hydraulics, no electronic. It would be manual and hydraulics. It just because I can get all kinds of just pedal assemblies that are for the bugs that have plenty of pressure to stop. Just leave the front end, leave the frame, leave the aluminum shell, and just change the motor and all the electrical.
Yeah, it'd be simple electronics too.
Yeah, it'd just be simple fuse blocks and relays. That's all it would be. There would be no sensors, no ECUs, no air mass flow sensors, no tilt, yaw, brakes, none of that. It wouldn't have any of that.
Thank you for reminding me, Gopher.
Huh?
Thank you for reminding me. You talked about your trunk, and then I remembered I gotta look up the plungers for the rear hatch for my Mazda.
Oh yeah. The pneumatics.
The gas shocks.
Yes, because I put the hatch up the other day and it came down and whacked me right in the head.
Yeah, some of them don't last too long.
Oh, you got another flat spot there, Mike.
The rear hatch, okay?
It's fine except for the pneumatics that ain't working on it. Actually,
AutoZone has it. All you have to do is go in and get the right length.
They work great in the summertime. Wintertime, they don't work at all. And it's been like this for the last couple of years.
Yeah, the gas is leaked out somewhat or losing pressure. I got to get one for this PT Cruiser. It's binding up.
I mean, there's separate pressures, from what I understand, from the window, because it's got the windows ones are bad too. It's the ones the whole hatch.
You got the one where you can open the glass or open the whole door?
Yeah.
The glass. Hey, I think we're gonna go ahead and dip out of here. I gotta edit a video.
Yeah, they sell those.
All right, buddy. Take care. Thanks for stopping by.
Because
see you guys next.
Thanks for coming by.
Definitely.
All right, later.
Later.
Peace.
Peace.
Troll. Peace. I won't use the window at all in the wintertime, fear of it coming down and smashing.
Yeah, I had an old Oldsmobile station wagon that had that glass and or gate, and it always had trouble when the weather changed.
Yeah.
But yeah, just be careful. Even though you think they've lost all the gas, boy, when you take them out, just be careful, because I've had those things shoot and poke me enough in the head and stuff and neck. Man.
You know, I think they might have the same size as the rear hatch on the PT Cruiser. I know there was a set not too far away, Youngstown. He doesn't like his PT Cruiser anyway.
You guys are way over my head.
Well, he's talking about another motovlogger or a YouTuber and stuff about going and getting parts.
A Harley rebuilder.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the spreader right here.
I'm trying to get him to do trikes, do disability trikes for veterans or people missing limbs.
I'm just happy that he doesn't have this, I don't know, thought that he's going to be making a lot of money on.
Oh, he knows he's not going to make. He'll be lucky to break even. He knows he's not going to make money.
And be honest with you, I would chance it with the not the Sportster, but the other one.
I think it's Dana.
Dana. Yeah. I mean, if you would buy a good shaped Dana, you're spending a lot of money. If you spend a couple grand on it, maybe put a couple more grand into it and ride it around for yourself, that'd be fantastic.
The resale value will be higher on Harleys, but personally, I think I would get a bunch of Hondas because they're cheap to get. Parts are reasonable, and you can still fancy them up. You're not going to make as much on the turnaround because you're not going to be able to sell them for a higher price like you do the Harleys. but that's all the name. You know how that is. And
Well,
you know,
see-
I love Harleys, but I love old Harleys. I don't care for any of these new ones.
My father-in-law had a Sportster.
Yeah. What
it
year?
was laid down. This was I believe it was a 90, it was early 90s. Okay.
Yeah.
And he laid it down. He had it custom paint job, new pipes put on it, and it was warmed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the higher voltage, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, he bought that sucker for $9,000 before he laid it down. He went to sell it the year after he laid it down. He couldn't get $3,000 out of it.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know, but you can take, but the Hondas, okay, so like Honda Shadows, it's a good bike. Okay, there's a lot of parts out there for them, a lot of custom stuff. You could purchase a Honda Shadow. You can get those for under $1,000 and put 1,000 in them and sell them for 3 to 5. So if you make 1,000 on each one that you're reselling, you're still doing good.
Exactly.
And that's the price of having a Honda. See?
Right.
Your inflation.
Right. But on the Harley, on the Harleys, you're going to get a wrecked one for $3,000, $6,000.
Right.
You're going to put $8,000, $9,000 in it, and you can get a price on the top end, but you've had to put so much more into it, and it may take longer to
eats
sell.
your profit margin a little bit.
It's just, I don't know. There's a whole bunch of Hondas and Suzukis and Yamahas out there that are good bikes, good standard everyday running bikes, that if the motors are in good shape and they've just got, a little scuffs and scrapes and dents and bends and whatever, you could put a third of what they're going to put into the Harleys and still make a profit on each one.
Well, see, I would say the same thing about the KLR, but I mean, we really want the scrapes and the dents and the.
Well, that shows it's been used.
Yes,
and plus,
it's just
Mike, you meet the nicest people on Hondas.
Yeah, there you go.
You have to, because they're staying along the road.
I mean, you got to follow the leader. They're on a Honda.
Yeah.
Daryl begs to differ.
Well, I have to follow a daggum Honda everywhere I go, just about it. So.
Yeah.
Is it mandated that she says you have to follow her? You're not allowed to lead?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's better if you do follow her, because you can see if she's got the frying pan ready to hit you with it. If she's behind you, she can nail you without you seeing it.
But
if I'm in front, she's got to catch me first.
Well, if you're
that's
behind her, you could pick up the parts while you're going. So stay behind her, make her happy. A happy wife is a happy life.
That's it.
Yeah. But yeah, if I was... Go ahead.
Just as soon as I get to take the lead, she turns off and goes the other daggum direction. So I had to follow behind her so she'll stay behind, stay back there.
She runs off.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, she's running off with another man.
Maybe a Kawasaki or something.
And she still has your balls in her purse.
Yeah.
I just hate that when it happens. But I gotta sue you for custody of my balls.
Yeah. That's why we can't say the big D word around here. That's for sure.
Goes, honey.
Oh no.
Honey, my birthday's coming up. Can I have my balls for just an hour?
I could say that word long. I'm talking about somebody else. It's okay. But if I'm ever angry, no. I like to be able to see my boys sometime,
Yeah.
I'll tell them, okay, boys. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Instead of Milena, whatever Bobbitt, she told me she's got a ball peen hammer. So I mean,
Oh, instead of using scissors to cut it off, she's gonna mash it.
yeah, she's gonna hit it with a ball peen hammer. So
I don't use hammer, I just use my hands.
I got to explain to my boys that home is not quite the same as you remember it. I've gotten older.
That's right.
Oh, damn, Mike.
Only on a live stream.
Yeah, it must be. Dante must have fell out of the chair. He's not snoring at all.
No, I muted him.
Oh, you muted him?
Yeah.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
I got tired of people, making fun of him. I felt bad for him.
No, it's all in good jest.
Yeah, I felt bad for him. No, it's not right talking about a guy whenever he's not really there.
Oh, he's there.
Are we really here though?
He's there.
That has been a big question. Are we really here?
Are we?
Yes. I think we're a bunch of 1 and 0s.
Oh my God! Please no! Oh, you know how much I hate all that mechanized bullshit. Oh,
and the world is flat.
Yeah, there you go.
Overland's on the other side.
On the other side.
He's across the fence.
No, he's in a different dimension. That's why every now and then.
Oh, that's what the lag is for. Okay.
The repeater goes down.
It ain't lag. It's a feature.
There you go. He paid extra for that.
We used to. This was before you guys ever racing. It used to take count of 12 sometimes.
Before between 12 and 15.
15 minutes.
He's a great guy, though.
Well, Overland.
Yeah, anybody that wears boobs on his eyeballs should be.
Anybody that's willing to put up with Madonna, come on.
Yeah, Madonna lives next door to one of his rental properties.
Hey, Matt.
What?
I don't know when I'm going to ever get them printed up, but soon you'll get the first sticker that I get printed up. I will label it number 1.
What do you think, Wilson? Is he?
There he goes. Don't let him trick you, Matt. He's going to steal somebody else's sticker and write up with it on a Sharpie and send it to you.
Don't worry. It might say, I voted on it.
I voted, Muzzle Man.
I couldn't vote this year. I got sick the whole fucking voting process this year.
Oh, I got so sick whenever I looked at the news and seen Pennsylvania was blue. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, what happened there, Mike? What happened?
The blue label watched me in Ohio.
Wilson needs a chair right here beside me.
Poor Wilson. Put up with you. But you will get my first spam card also.
Thank you, Mike.
That way, at least you can tape it to your board. So I'm going to have spam cards first. And there's been 2 people here that's actually seen what I'm going to have print out.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool.
Yep.
So Wilson, does he really stroke his versus like it shows on the video? He doesn't know. Yeah, he does. You stroking your versus.
yeah, but he won't take it off road. I mean, I thought that was supposed to be kind of the thing. It should be kind of like the KTR.
No. The versus is nothing but a street bike.
Moto Matt, you could do a duct tape dummy, and then
hey, I resemble
dress
that.
him and then put him on the back.
Yeah. We got a new person on the live stream, honey. His name is Wilson.
He probably thinks you're nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, you knew you were nuts.
How old am I? She said.
Yes, dear.
Yes,
Well,
dear.
you look about 80 something.
Well, I was explaining Matt there to his wife so he could sit there with the.
And you're stuttering, you're in trouble. That's why you stutter. But you always tell the guys yes, dear, never me.
I did tell you yes, dear.
Lies.
Especially when you got that frying pan out.
Oh, cry me a river.
I could never lie to my wife, and this is the God truth because she knows my tell. My tell is my ears turn bright red.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you're breathing.
No.
His mouth's moving. Yeah.
She knows when I'm lying.
She knows I'm lying whenever she starts hearing Gopher's voice.
There's a picture of your new spam card, Mike. Can you see that?
I seen that. I kind of like that, but I get hit with being Legos.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
I think that'd be good. You could take a crayon and write Bat Mike across the bottom there.
I have to go to McDonald's and use one of their crayons.
I just go to Golden Corral and snatch one of theirs.
There you go.
McDonald's has more colors.
And just ask them for the box.
I did once, and boy, the looks I got.
Wrong box, Mike. Wrong box.
I mean, they were staring at me whenever I was waiting for the wife to come with the food on the tray, and I was coloring the pictures.
That's because you were sitting in that real high chair.
Well, I didn't get to do it as a kid.
Here's the thing, Matt. She's not really my sister. She's my stepsister. But she has this habit of taking any picture book and just enhancing it. It's like, okay, are you sure that was a kid's book when you first got it? And she says she's not an artist.
Does she make it adult content type of thing?
No, she just adds more detail.
Cool.
That's cool. Actually, that's really cool. My son used to be he does that so much. He could turn a kid's picture into a work of art.
Cool.
But he's so I mean, he's crazier than freaking Motomattman.
As long as they're not crazier than a Bieber fan.
Actually,
a Bieber fan.
Oh, I forget the diagnosis, but you know the Ted Manson and all these serial killers have. My son has that.
Sociopath.
Yes.
Yeah. That's okay. They got that label behind mine in the book too. Actually, I think the judge said no respect for life as we know it or something.
Is that why I felt kind of nervous around you?
Hey, I just found coloring books for adults, XXX.
Actually, well, she doesn't get those kind, but she gets adult coloring books. My wife does. And she does that to keep her fibromyalgia at bay with her hands and stuff.
I got to get me some of these.
You'll be enhancing the boobies.
Wow, they even got like Mickey Mouse porn.
Wait a minute. Let me see if it's the what the address is from. I think that might be Motomattman's address. He could be a perv.
What do you think about mine with the blue background?
I've thought of that, and I do like the blue because you can see it better.
It looks pretty good.
I don't know. I'm not an artist. I'm a critic.
I think what you should do.
That means you can make money.
Get rid of the person in there and put a blacked out picture of your motorcycle in there. Then turn the motorcycle blue with a black background.
Oh, you mean a silhouette? Yeah.
Yes. Then send it to Blue Biker Doyle. He'd love you to death. He'd give you some of that, Southern loving.
What?
Yes. He'd love you to death.
Squeal like a pig, boy.
That's only West Virginia.
It's kind of hard to do dueling banjos.
I could look them up real quick. I had the other day.
Solo dueling banjo.
Damn, that's an old movie, man.
Yeah, well, I'm an old dude.
My avatar.
Hey, man, you start showing your age when you start talking about the old days.
Oh, dude.
I remember the good old days, but they weren't as far back as Gophers.
Yeah, I remember Jesus when he was wearing short pants.
Man, I'm only 27 and I feel old. 28 now, but still.
Okay, let's see. Double that. Wait a minute. Triple that. Wait a minute. Almost quadruple that. You're getting there.
I feel old mainly because my knees are going out on me. So.
Yep.
I know the feeling.
Yep.
28, my knees are about shot.
I mean, it makes it harder and harder to get down there and eat the carpet.
What? Do the carpet. Get on the carpet, boy.
I got no problem sitting on them. It's going up the damn stairs.
You know, I've done it going up the steps once. That was back when I was younger. She didn't mind it.
Hey, Mike, I just found the coloring book for you. The front page says, eat a bag of dicks.
Nope.
What it says.
Oh, man, Matt just dropped
Hang on.
that. Oh, it wasn't Matt. Who was that?
Someone named the little guy.
Oh, that was Skip.
Skip. What'd Skip do?
He left the group.
Get tired of us talking dirty.
He might have fell off the couch. Skip, come back, Skip.
Let me see. I'm going to get him on Discord and see if he's okay.
He might have fell asleep. But he's out in Kansas. It's not late out there.
You sure? He might be chasing Dorothy.
BJ might have came in and smacked him or something. Nah, she wouldn't smack him.
No. Yes, she would.
No, she wouldn't.
Yes, she would.
No, I don't think she would.
I know she would.
I think they get along. I think they get along way too well for all that. I'm not saying nothing there. Two ATVs. It's a different type of loving.
Boy, I got knocked off.
Yeah, what happened? We were taking bets on whether BJ came in or not.
Oh, I don't know. All of a sudden it just did its own thing.
Okay.
What's the safe word?
Yep. I got a question for you. You can settle this. Would BJ smack you?
Oh yeah.
I told you.
Well, I'm
she
not
cut
talking
it off too.
I meant like the frying pan smack. I didn't think she.
I think she would.
No, she cut it off.
And that's why I will never marry.
The whole Laura Bobbitt thing, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You should see she carries a corn knife in her pickup truck. You know how big a corn knife is, don't
Oh yeah, you know.
She carries it in her truck.
Yeah. We used to use those corn knives just like that to cut all the tobacco stands down when we did it.
It's like a machete.
Yeah. Motomattman, look at the picture.
I couldn't find a sickle for cutting weeds down, so I ended up getting a corn knife to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a couple of those too.
I have a sickle somewhere. I just can't find it. I can't find one of the
It's blue. It's in the garage.
No.
Yeah, we got a couple of those too. She's got one. I got one.
I've got too many knives, but most of them are combat knives.
Cool.
I've got two. I've got a double-edged K-bar that the Marines use.
Carry knives anymore.
And then I have a survival knife.
I got 3 karambits and a Jason knife that I have up on my headboard.
Kill.
pretty much.
Kill him. Kill.
Yeah, I don't think the K-bar's legal. I really don't.
Actually, depends on if you got the carrying permit for it or not.
Well, it's a double-edged K-bar.
Yeah.
It's got two edges, and there it looks like a dagger.
Yeah. See, in Pennsylvania, if you have
and it's wrapped in parachute cord, so it doesn't really have a handle. It's wrapped in parachute cord.
Oh, paracord.
Yeah, it's a marine fighting knife.
See, in Pennsylvania,
Stainless
as long
steel.
as you have the concealed weapon carry permit, you could carry a lot of the things that is not legal for someone that doesn't have it.
Yeah.
And that's one of
But
them.
I mean, it was a gift. I gave this guy when he went into the Marine Corps. I gave him this gift. I says, if you're in the jungle somewhere in Korea, I'd like to have something at least. And this is it's a Kinshaw survival knife. So it had a compass set into a pouch. It had a survival book, and it had waterproof matches, fish hooks, first aid kit, everything in it.
That's really similar to what I do when I go to Ohio.
And then, I gave it to him. I had it engraved. That one's engraved for me, and one was engraved for him, and I gave him one. So, and he gave me this because I gave him that after he got out of the Marine Corps.
I got a pair of toenail clippers that I got off a dead gopher.
But yeah, he was in there.
He wasn't supposed to be carrying the toenail clippers. Something about laws and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about knives, but we use them for vegetable cutters here.
Is that what they call that down there?
That's what he's cutting vegetables with.
Carrots and...
Look at the dog bowl. I love that little dog bowl down there. Oh.
I've been a good boy. You don't see no dents in those pans.
No, I see somebody wearing a helmet though in the house.
That's my son.
That's safety.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
remember safety. Especially whenever the mother's got the freaking pots and pans. Whenever know when she's mad at the dad. Flying through the air. The greatest of ease. Whack.
Yeah, I'm debating whether or not to start gaming again right now.
Oh, Samurai Warrior. Training to be a Power Ranger.
Power Rangers.
I never could get into that show.
I couldn't either.
I like Teletubbies better.
It was too ridiculous.
Mike watched the Teletubbies.
I'm Mikey Tubby.
With all those subliminal messages that were brainwashing the kids that are voting nowadays, that's why everybody's Democrat.
I'm independent.